the Sword Boys has a continued arc that they could go on, and honestly,
Manhattan Project.
it is kind of up to you guys. So would you want to do Sword Boys this weekend, and use it for our D&D Anonymous slot? Or use it for a D&D Anonymous slot, or we just don't do it and we hand wave it.
I'm gonna be. I love Sword Boys more than anyone, like more than I should.
Okay.
Maybe more than anyone in this VC.
I wouldn't mind picking up the Sword Boys again after having not played them for a while.
I honestly wish we did do the original length of the Sword Boys because I really love the Sword Boys. It's fun. It's a blast.
How many sessions would this be? Should I
3
create
session tops,
a
and
new
I will
character?
not allow it to go further.
Oh, so I shouldn't create a complete new character that I put a ton of time in.
You can if you'd like.
Okay.
Just recycle your other character and just make it different, and just oh hey, this is Lysandra's other
You're
friend,
a
the twin brother of the
second
guy.
drinking friend.
Wowie!
So,
I might actually just twist that one a little bit.
If
And
I do feel sorry for the pony.
If we do want to do that this weekend, we can.
it's okay, we can have another pony.
Do we want to do that Sunday?
Dude, you already know my answer. I'm there.
As long as it doesn't go into the night.
No.
Yes.
I was thinking early afternoon Sunday.
That works, I think.
Sword Boy!
Tori, would you like to join it?
I don't know when I have time. I work on Sundays and I work on Saturdays.
Would it probably be best if you didn't? That's not to push you away or anything. But...
No, it's probably for the best because I don't want to slow anyone down.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we play early afternoon Sunday. We can discuss the times a little later.
So, Katie, are you gonna play another Marshall character? You got
Make them short,
Katie.
really short. Wait, no, that doesn't work.
No,
'Cause-
it does.
Evelyn lasted the longest, but she still died.
Actually, still.
You gotta go
You
with
literally
a
have to be
wizard. You have to be a short wizard, and you'll live forever.
No, stop. Wait, we need a front line. I don't want a front line.
Too bad.
And also
You're
has
front-
less health than the wizard, so you can't front line either.
It's fine. I'm not gonna get emotionally invested in this character because I'm playing it for 3
You
sessions.
should still do things for your characters.
Jamie,
Oh,
did you
of
say we're gonna
course.
hit level 17 in Dark Shine? We're gonna hit 9th level.
Shine.
Ryan, yes.
Dark. Okay.
It's gotten so off course. It's not even I don't understand.
What even happened that made it so off course? You
I
just
don't
keep
know.
making it.
You do it. You do it.
You
It's,
are the
Lysanroth
problem.
does it?
You are the problem. What?
This is Lysanroth? Wait, Lysanroth one and only does it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're the
what?
only person that doesn't call him either Durath Flame or Dagon.
I mean, you already know what
Not
my
Dagon.
plan is.
Damon.
Jamie, you know Lysanroth's plan, alright?
I do. All right,
Brian,
so-
I call him Dagon because of you.
So, okay.
Because of your comparison
Sorry,
between
this is what
Dagon
I
and
see.
Fonska and them.
This is how I see Dagon looking like, okay?
You also
Yeah,
messed up
DJ did
Advo's
it.
name.
This that's Dark Shine Alloy from freaking One Punch Man.
Okay.
He's like
So.
big buff.
I imagine him wearing a speedo underneath that.
He
and
does
I-
have a speedo.
Ah!
He's like his backstory is such a good superhero backstory. Is like any self. Yeah.
Oh, also, just for reference, I half created a bot today, and I put it in the server. It's called Aria Bot. If you look at her little, about me.
Yeah, I already saw her bio. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. Anyways,
So Arya's a caster though. She should be able to live this campaign.
I had to
seeing how
shorten
Tia
it
lived.
a lot, by the way. I had to shorten that little speech a lot. Anyways, how to use the new bot?
Wait,
Right.
is the speech supposed to be longer?
Yeah, a lot longer, actually, double that length. Anyways, we're gonna ignore that for now. So, how to use this bot? Basically, you put in the title of any song. Don't use a command. It's just you put the title of the song in, or a link, and the bot will accept it. Join a second later, and then you'll have. No, you have to put it in the channel that it's in. So bot commands. In bot command. It'll join in just a second. Just give it a second. There we go. And of course you have the pause, stop, loop, fix, and skip button. Fix is if it's not working, you just click fix and it'll just reset itself. I don't think that's the right song, Brad. I don't think that's the right thing, Brad. You can put a link in it, alright? You can put a
Oh, we
link.
can. Oh no! I just realized this is playing. Oh no!
Oh, by the way, links still work.
Yep.
So something accidentally type in crab rave and it just happens. Oh wait, that's why I put it in bot command. Yes, the cat's dancing too.
Good job.
Alright, let me this is way too loud.
Dude, I'm bursting in my ear. I can't hear you.
Can we do a recap? Yeah?
We get like a gif of DJ doing what he just did. Okay.
Someone else got to handle the recap. I have no idea what happened.
Alright!
Alright, I'll tell you exactly what happened, okay? Alright. Get the bot. How do you get the bot out of here?
Just press
You,
stop.
you click on the stop button.
No, you press.
You
hold
click
the
stop.
Okay, you guys are bullying me. I don't like this name. Also, I think the GIF is really cute. That's probably my favorite part of the spot. So,
It's the butt. It's part
Gentlemen.
of the make. That's okay.
you didn't.
Gentlemen.
All right, get out
I
of
didn't do that part. No, I stole a lot of the source code from.
All right, I'll recap last session. All right, so last session, our protagonist, Lysandroth, and the rest of his gang and his old friend, Utha, fought a yokai. Unfortunately, the yokai counterpicked Utha. Bam, he's dead. Lord Harold, he's like, ah! And then bam, he's dead, but they're doing damage, okay? And then we kill him, okay? And then the protagonist, oh wait, no. Then we cut to the rest of the other group, okay? The Stars Party. And they're shooting the small yokai. Pew, 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 pew. And then Spelljammer and then we all escape the thing. Okay? And then Lysandroth, and then we teleport in. The Lysandroth's party, right? So the Sword Boys teleport in. And then we head in and we're like, yo, and Dirk is like, yo, freaking Inkster, dude. That was amazing. And he's like, yeah, man. And then they talk for a bit and we're all meeting the party and we're like, yo, Sword, what do we do? And he's like, yeah, please. And we're like, so guys, we need somewhere to put this sword. And we're like, okay, we're discussing in this room. We walk into the room. All right, freaking Lori's there. Lori's like, heck are you doing here? And then Lysandroth's like, dude, with an attitude like that, you ain't ever getting married. And she's like, look at this ring. And he's like, oh, who's the unlucky guy? Because his wife, her husband, just died. And that husband was Harga. And he's like, if he's so great, why is he dead? And then she walks out of the room probably crying herself to sleep that night, okay? Freaking crying in the corner. The party talks, okay? And we're like, yeah, we're gonna, and it's like, Eister, dude, what do we do? And they're like, okay, you guys go kill off freaking Darkshine, Darkflame, okay? And they're like,
Wait, I want to stop you. Are you saying Eister instead of Alistair?
yeah.
And Darkshine instead of Durath Flame?
Dude,
We're pretty close.
the cringe
Just
is
start with the first
radiating.
They have some similar letters. Understood.
And then, the Stars Party, what does happen to the Stars Party? Are they like...
They're just Thrick is like, you know, being social. The rest of everyone else is just chilling. And, oh yeah,
we're all
Aspen
chilling
got fired.
while Einster is giving the
And there's
Sword
waiting for
Boys party
Chocolate Mom.
to kill Durath Flame. Dude, Sword Boys! Alright.
Ooh.
And
Can-
the episode ends off there.
Can I
After
roll
them
something?
being absolutely fired.
Oh, our school teacher, yeah, I forgot.
Can I roll something to see if I recruit any people to my band?
No.
Because
But
we're running
give
a
me a
show, we're
persuasion
gonna get people in band. No, I'm just kidding.
at disadvantage. Because these
Oh.
people are sad. These,
11.
Katie, These people just lost their home and probably a lot of
I
loved
know.
ones. You're
They could
exploiting
join
them.
a
You're
band.
exploiting them for their weaknesses currently, and you're like, "Hey, I'm a cult leader. You wanna join
She should
my
get
band?"
she should get advantage then because she's exploiting their weaknesses. If you think about it,
No, why would anybody in their right mind say, "Hey"?
they're
No.
not in their right mind, bro. They're
Ah,
kind of
no, I refuse. I refuse to admit that there's anybody
One person.
there.
Remember that woman that
Okay,
said she lost her
maybe-
husband when I seen her
okay.
hitting
I
her?
will roll a d4. Minus
One
one.
person.
It's time to cast mass suggestion.
D4
One
minus
person.
1, and that is how many people you will get. A D4 minus 1.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm freaking hucking this dice, okay?
Chuck it, dude.
It got a 4! It got a 4! You have 3 people.
Jamie, can you roleplay all these people for us? What's their names? What's their backstory? How many? Roleplay these people for us. What's
What
their name? What's their
instruments do
backstory?
they play?
What instruments
It's
do they
join our
play?
band.
You have 3
Do they have any
people.
siblings maybe that could join?
So you find this group of bards who were playing at a local tavern until they were forcefully shunted out. And it's a group of these 3 humans. They're triplets, right?
Wow.
One has like a mohawk, the other one has a faux hawk, and the other one has an afro. Okay? And what did they call themselves?
No.
The Trusted Turtles.
Dude, I like it.
I thought this was going to be another, like, what was it? Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Nope.
That's what I was thinking.
Dude, it's a crime Earth, Wind, and Fire wasn't recorded. I love them.
Okay.
They're like my babies.
You do find 3 people. I'm so mad I rolled a 4. I'm mad. I was hoping I was going to roll a 1. Oh, whatever. Good
Yeah.
job for finding 4 people. 3 people. Okay.
Dude.
Their names is Bob, Rob, and Cobb.
Bob.
Like corn on the cob.
Can one of them can there be the Ross brothers? Bob Ross, Cobb Ross.
Cobb Ross, Bob Ross, and Rob Ross.
Do they do their own hairstyles? Do they
no.
do them?
Bob Ross is the one with the afro. Okay, Bob Ross is the one with the afro, and you can see that he has a little violin that's painted that has a painting of a landscape on it.
My goodness. Okay.
Can I recommend the instead of a mohawk, the guy has like a corn of the cob mohawk?
Yes. No, he has
was like
corn
this.
fuzz. He has like corn fuzz that just kind of squiggles out of his head.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
You know those hats they wore in like in Napoleon eras, the big furry hats, like
Oh,
you
yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah,
British people wearing it. That's just his hair.
Are they
He's
giving
like,
Arya
I
their
only took
number,
one
or how's
job.
this working?
The Arya is supposed to write this down.
Are they giving Arya her number, or how are they going to recontact her?
They're giving Arya.
Yeah, we'll be on this
What-
ship.
What
Hey,
instrument does Cobb play?
Cobb? The triangle.
What do you mean?
Yes. What about the cowbell?
No, dude. What about
It's the
like
cowbell! It's the cowbell!
harmonica.
It's the cowbell!
No, wait.
The gong?
yes.
No.
Not the gong. The cymbals?
No.
The accordion? The accordion?
The accordion,
Dude.
but it's like a corn.
What?
Accordion?
What?
The accordion.
Accordion.
Accordion! Oh, that's okay. The accordion.
It's like an accordion.
He plays the accordion. He plays the accordion, and dude, that's genius, teacher. That was absolutely genius. Frick. So we got Bob. He plays the violin. We got Cobb, who plays the accordion, and the accordion's
Rob's the
canon, by
singer.
the way. And,
Rob
and,
has to be the singer.
and Rob is like killer vocals. He's a soprano. He's a soprano, so he's up there, you know. So
yeah.
He sings.
Was he
He
deaf?
sings like
Is he like
close
deaf
to this.
though?
He uses his
Oh, it's not
falsetto
deaf
a
though.
lot, you know. He's one of those rockers.
He was switched as a boy.
What?
He was supposed to be a eunuch, but then he became a musician.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking to them, and then Cobb leans in. He's like, eunuch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know he's supposed to be a eunuch for Adler's future wife.
Uh,
Together.
Alright, this session has started off very weirdly.
Do we know
I
each
have
other?
no apologies.
They kind of look at it. They kind of look at you and are like, "So, how much are we gonna get paid?" This is Cobb talking.
It's called. Is he
We
the
will all
main
share.
character?
He
We will
has,
all share the benefit. We will all equally share the benefits of our.
he has a
fine.
grill. He has a grill. He has a grill. How much we get paid?
You will get as much money out of this as I do.
Fine. When are we meeting for practice?
Right now.
Oh no.
Fine. Hey, Cobb and Rob and Bob, how do you wanna practice right now? Do it, yeah, let's do it.
Is this a time to use the Aria bot?
I've had enough of this role-play encounter.
Great, Jamie.
Oh, okay. So you managed to.
Do you still wish that you had rolled a 1?
Yes, I very much so wish that I.
But the Ross brothers,
What's the
my
Ross
guy, they're gonna be
brothers, dude?
reoccurring NPCs.
Cobb,
We're gonna be
Ross,
shorty.
Accordion.
You coordinated. Oh man. Oh, and Rob, he sings at a high octave, but he also has a xylophone, one of those children ones.
Tell me, just please tell me he sings death metal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
Okay,
yeah.
that's all I needed.
I hate Norwegian death metal.
What? Okay.
There's context for that. One of my friends made me jokingly listen to it, and I despised every second of it. I hate Norwegian death metal.
Okay. So we're gonna do whiplash tonal shift.
Oh, that is a whiplash. We're probably gonna get the real sad bat moments. Unless that Sandrock comes back.
Actually, no. Let's not do that yet. What is Manassa doing at this time? Well, everything's going on in the room with Astro Verdan and everybody there.
He's in a separate room with like all the folks, and he's staring at his journal. He's written a sentence, and he just like staring at it for 5 minutes. Then he just puts a date on it, closes the journal, and goes towards the main room to investigate.
Okay, what is he investigating?
The folks, where Thrick and Arya. Well, he can see Arya in the room with the Ross brothers. He's going to go to Adler and Thrick. See what they're doing.
A little bit about this main hangar. Have you ever seen the inside of a Zeppelin? Okay, imagine a similarly shaped body, but this is one of probably like 6 floors, and this one looks to be a hangar for storage equipment, but now is being used for a large portion of the refugees.
How big is the total ship?
The total ship, think of like a battleship.
The restroom.
The restroom would be at the back of the ship.
Oh gosh, there's gonna be those kids
Just
that
plumbing.
like don't know how to pee in the main part of the toilet, and everyone else is gonna have to clean it.
That's what you think of? That's what you think of?
Yes,
Alright.
because we had to talk to one of our teachers about that, and we had one bathroom.
No.
At least
Doesn't
yours,
work.
at least your
Not
schools
bad.
don't have freaking freshmen breaking all the soap dispensers and power
Breaking the
hoses.
soap dispensers, cracking the doors off the stalls.
Dude, no. My senior year, we had no soap because the school ran out of money to replace the soap dispensers or paper towels.
Okay.
No.
So you navigate the. Sorry, what was that, Katie?
We, someone in my acting class did a monologue about that.
Oh my goodness.
So this ship, though, however, this seems to be the lower cargo hold, where it's now being reutilized as a refugee encampment, I suppose. Everybody set themselves up. People have brought like pillows and like you see people handing out blankets and such. These are Golden Spires doing that.
No! How did they survive?
I thought you had the Golden Spires, or is that Nozzle?
No Soul hates the Gold Spires.
Oh, well, Manasseh.
I like
Oh, yeah.
and
Vanessa.
and you but that seems to be the only level of the ship that you have seen so far.
Which level is that again?
Probably second to last.
Going up or going down?
Down.
Can Manassa walks over to Arya
Yeah.
and like kind of taps her on the shoulder.
Oh, hey, do you want to join our band practice?
Yeah,
I gotta get
dude,
the-
we have like
No.
4 people right now, but like.
No, I gotta get the voice. Manassa. Okay. No, Arya. Could
Okay.
you come with me? I'm searching for the rest of the group.
Is it important?
Yes. I'd
Okay.
say it's important.
Yeah. I'll turn back to the other people. I'll catch up with you guys later, okay? You know where to find me.
Second you turn back, you just get a whole puff of smoke that just right in your face. It's a blunt. He's totally out of it right now. I'm developing this Cobb guy. I love Cobb. Okay. It's alright.
Rule 1, Jamie.
Does he smoke a corncob pipe?
Yes! Yes! Yes.
Manassa kind of like, as Arya turns around, just kind of says, "Don't you dare try to give her any." And he walks with Arya.
Cobb could have like one of those biker jackets, and it's got Frosty on the back. So he's got the corn cob pipe and the button nose. 2 eyes made out of.
Doesn't he make just corny jokes?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the most an NPC has ever developed.
Even more than
And Mel killed himself.
That is true.
Do you know which direction they went, Arya?
I don't. I've been talking to people, finding new band members the entire time.
Oh. I suppose you could sell instruments also for a mighty penny if you know how to make them. A lot of those probably got burnt too crisp.
Yeah. I unfortunately don't think I know how, but I could try. Is that a skill I could learn? Giant god in the sky?
Make a wisdom save.
Yes, finally, somebody else does it. No.
I was
14.
tempted. Oh,
14.
DC was 15. I'm just kidding. No.
I think they went to some room.
Oh, that was
I
a
don't
legitimate question. Sorry to cut you off, but that was a legitimate question. Can I, like, learn the skill of making instruments?
Yeah,
Would I already know the skill of making instruments?
vaguely. Jake, you
Okay.
can take your question, actually.
Bard, you could do everything.
I
Love
could
that.
teach you to make instruments. You could teach me to play them, and I could teach you to make them.
Perfect.
Cool.
Get it? You're holding a cat? Perfect. Got him.
Today was
I mean, that was bad
lightheartedness.
even to my standards.
And the cat is purring.
He has caps. That's it.
He peeked at the whole thing with Cobb.
Yeah.
So I wish you success in your orchestra.
Oh, thank you. It's going really well so far.
That's good.
What have you been up to?
Nothing much. I feel like I have a lot to say and no way to say it.
Stream of consciousness?
Hold up. What did you say? Sorry.
Stream of consciousness?
I physically just did not understand what you just said, but I have like a vague.
Just like say what pops into your mind.
Oh, okay. You good folk, a lot of you. Better folk than I met elsewhere. I think this is the door. And he kind of like goes up to the door that Thrick and... Is Adler still standing outside, or is Adler in company?
Adler is standing outside the door.
Are we allowed in?
Not quite yet.
How are you taking everything that just happened?
Yes.
Do you know the current state of your... And he kind of like makes just like a ring around his finger.
I have no news.
Oh.
I don't even know where to look for her. I mean, after I left, it was just like, I'll write, but then she never did. So, just kind
I'm
of
sorry
hard
to hear
Seen-
that.
Knowing where you are.
But now with the state things are, I don't know where to send my letters. I don't know if she fled or anything. So I'll find her eventually.
I'm sure everything will turn out okay.
Let's just hope she wasn't still in the town.
That has to be really concerned. Like, that has to be really worrying. Let me know if you ever want to talk.
He just holds his locket. Yes.
We're gonna make our way inside the room now, and it is only lit by a single candle. You can see through a porthole, like about that size, in the back of the room, starry night, and kind of not quite outside the atmosphere yet, but you're still in it. Like we're at planes cruising altitude.
Cruising.
So you're well above
Let's
cloud, and you just see that night sky, and oh yeah, Pastor Verdan's in there.
All right, tell us the science behind air pressure within this vessel, Jamie. Quick rundown.
They have
got
like pressurized air tanks in the back, and
I
they just
got
like
you.
leaving them out.
Is sealed.
Sealed.
It is sealed. That is how it works.
We run out of air.
You don't run out of air.
Are there plants on board to photosynthesize?
Could they get sunlight to photosynthesize?
So we're inside the
If
room.
the
That's what there's druids. You know, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, true.
They make air, of course. It's like when they breathe it out, it comes out 2 times as good.
Pastor Verdan kind of sighs and then goes to the window and then just looks out.
Hello, Miss Freya.
Did Adler let you in?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Komanaki visibly uncomfortable. Like you can't see facial expressions, but he's. You've never seen him like this uncomfortable. He's like, kind of shifting his weight, kind of back and forth a little.
What happened now? Other than those events.
We did something really bad that we could not have avoided.
What do you mean we did something bad?
Do you remember the half Vega creature? You weren't there for it.
Yeah.
That
you did something bad.
monstrosity? I remember him. I killed him.
Yes. You might not want to parade that information around.
There's no glory in killing.
He was Lauralin's husband. We may have screwed up on a level we couldn't have yet fathomed.
Oh, she was already your enemy.
Well, at least I was the one who killed him.
Enemies does not necessitate hatred, though. Now we have crossed that line. Understandably so, we have crossed that line.
I don't know what to say here.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Whatever.
Oh, wait, we are inside?
Mm-hmm. She kind of looking out the window without turning and just speaking into the window. She just says, "What's our plan now? I don't know what to do."
That's okay. You don't need to have all the answers.
You mentioned a modification to the plan at one point.
That was based on an assumption.
What was that?
Assumption?
That we'd still be in the city.
Who's to
The
say
worst
that-
thing we can do. Do nothing.
Do we have any leads? Anything?
There are eyes in the ship. And we know of at least one, potentially two entrances to the Underdark. If the monolith within the city is still available, then interaction with that. If the monolith within the city is not available, then we move on to the one beneath it.
That place will be swarming with Hari.
There's one beneath it.
Yes. We were notified by... what's his name? We were notified by...
Thurai.
Thank you! I got it and I lost it. We were notified by Thurai.
Is he trustworthy?
When his eyes aren't glowing. With rainbows, that is.
Well,
Are we missing a monolith? One is desecrated. One's in the tree of Xanos.
Wait, no, there's another option. This ship, it could take us to another monolith.
where?
We'd have to wait for Laurelin to leave. There's one at... You see him get part of the way through the sentence? And, okay, I gonna connect a link to Verdan, and who wants a link?
Oh,
I
you
can
rolled really
take
bad,
it.
huh?
Alright, I'll give it to... Yeah, I rolled a 2. So I'll give one to... I'm
Still
sorry.
better than
Mark.
Insignia.
Yeah, still better.
Even
Yeah, so
at
I'll
my
get...
worst, I'm still
Mark.
better than your best.
So Arya, you and Verdan here. There's one at the mouth of the Nephthys. Here's a river. They likely already know its location, but we could very swiftly check that location. If it's desecrated, then move on to the Underdark.
That's where the ship is
How
headed.
far away is it?
That's
This
where we're
ship
going.
is... Oh no.
Oh. Who decided that?
Laurel.
Of course she did.
What's going on? He just sees all these three people staring at each other.
All of a sudden, you see Asher go down and look at Thrick.
Things just keep getting weirder and weirder.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thrick like speaks up. Right. I get lost in that. We are headed towards a monolith under Laurelin's instruction. So
Can we get off the ship and get there faster?
I don't think there's anything
She's
faster
obviously
than this
planning.
ship.
She's obviously planning to go there, which means that she has a plan.
Teleportation is faster than the ship.
Can any of us do
But it
that?
also means that it's still there.
Asher or Dan, can you teleport?
No.
What about that one person we were talking about earlier? I don't want Hacks to mispronounce his name, but I will mispronounce his name. So what was their name? I have a problem.
Alistair?
And it's Alistair. What about Alistair?
I would be surprised if you didn't.
What about my new bandmate?
That is, I encourage you, but give them a sending stone and keep going. This is far more important.
What about
Oh,
my
did you-
bandmates, dude? Take them on the trip.
They're Komanaki, like,
Oh,
Real-
no,
it
not
kinda
that,
hits
but,
him.
like, what about my bandmates? Like, do they have a spell? Do they have a teleportation spell?
Dude, Cobb is a 20th level bard, dude.
their Komanaki, like, realize it. Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And then her face just drops back to where it was immediately.
One thing. I'm
Yeah.
hearing over sending stones that I said this would happen.
Oh no.
Nope. Is this the thing?
There's going to be a feast tonight for everybody.
Feast.
Oh
And
That's-
it's going to be on the upper decks
For who? Did you say? You cut out.
for everybody.
For Mel number
no!
2.
Guys, we're leaving. We're not staying.
I don't
for
No,
feast.
what did I say during your feast?
Oh
What did I say?
yeah.
I
You
was
wanted
like,
a very
I'm
peaceful
going to
feast.
I'm going to have a feast that nothing bad is going to happen in.
You said that.
I still don't trust.
Are you sure? They're Komanaki. No, I'm legit. Actually, it's about to be a thing in character. He was actually about to say,
I'll make my
Those
own
don't have
tea,
a-
thank you.
I trust Jamie.
the royalty don't have a particularly good track record when it comes to feasts.
If we go, we need to be on our guard.
Well, it's more like a
Reminds me of the tale of Astrophil, and what was her name? I forgot her name. We went to their hut.
Amity.
Amity. Reminds me of that tale. Poisoned at the feast. Quick death.
So, if to avoid that, Adler, don't meet up with your significant other. Perfect.
so she says
That's how it happened last time.
it's more like a not it's more just a I'm trying to this is Jamie trying to figure out the words.
Yeah.
Banquet's not the right word. What's just not potluck.
Potluck.
Food
A gathering?
like soup kitchen style thing.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
A dinner.
Okay.
Just a dinner. They're just
A
serving.
supper.
They're just serving dinner. It's supposed to be nice. There's the Golden Spires have whipped up something good, and they're just feeding the people.
So it's dinner for those in need.
Yeah,
Like a soup kitchen.
soup kitchen.
Fancy soup kitchen.
I'm. There's assigned
The
seating.
Kamanaki walks over and pats Manassa on the back.
Should I make you some tea?
No thanks. I keep saying that sound so much, it annoys me.
There will be assigned seating, so you don't have to find your seats.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Aren't you
Wait, who's
still...
it?
Wait, can't you mess with the seating? You're general of the
Oh.
Ravens.
Not anymore. She was fired. Oh wait, you don't know that.
That you see
What
Thurkomanaki
happened?
look down and away.
And Adler just clenches his fists.
Laurelin fired her.
Yeah. So I'm just a commoner again. Strange.
You will never be just a commoner.
I couldn't agree more.
At least you left a good woman.
None.
Clantham sucks.
Yeah.
What a shame to be born here, you know?
Hmm. It is the land of the gods. Usually that just means things suck. When they go well, they go very well.
DJ, are you
Sorry,
okay?
I just realized something. What you just said, Jamie. Yeah.
There's just a small minority that it ever goes well for.
Okay, I'm better now. I'm already better. I'm a little bit better.
Strangely, that minority is never gods. It's always us mortals.
I think it's time to come clean. I've lied to you a lot.
How
We do know next to nothing about you.
are
Reveal
you
happening?
to me?
I've lied to all of you a lot.
Say that again?
I've lied a lot. I've lied to all of you a lot.
Would you like to correct those now?
I barely know you.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh,
I
so you're
don't-
from... I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know who you are either, Hax. Where did you even come from?
Where did you come from?
Okay.
Also, can you send me your character description because I wasn't here for that?
You don't seem to be around here. Never mind. What are we doing exactly?
I'm not.
What did you say?
Off worlds or more?
I'm not from Cleveland. I'm from a
Right.
world
Good.
called Ignoria.
Hmm?
I'm from a world called Ignoria. It's a
Really?
planet.
Were they sent to Valkyrie?
Yes.
Are you a Valkyrie?
No. Just
That's a
somebody-
stupid question.
Just somebody who came with them.
That's actually. That's the dumbest
I'm
thing
sorry.
I've ever said.
It really is.
That's so sad.
It really is like the. I'm gonna leave it. That definitely happened in character.
She says, I was just, I was a refugee, and I seem to be one again. Clantham
Aren't we all?
just sucks. And I can't get back home because she stopped
There's
herself from like cussing.
There's no way back to Ignoria. Actually, timeline-wise, I don't think Ignoria is doing that well right this second.
There is a way back. Just requires gods.
50 days. It's been. How many years has it been since the first campaign?
50?
You're good for like another 20 years if you go back out of character. Not saying that in character.
I don't know, that's honestly why it's why I'm not good with people, you know? Clantham just has such a strange way of interacting with each other. Ignoria is so much more sophisticated. We don't tell
How
each
so?
other how we're feeling. We just bottle it up.
So.
So
It's
you
interesting
ignore your
that you-
feelings?
Wait, what did Katie say?
I said, so you just ignore your feelings?
Oh no, no.
Well,
It's interesting that you call that, or that you think of that as sophisticated.
I
Why
agree.
is travel blocked from any other plane?
the only
Outside of it.
person who was able to keep the gates alive, up and running, was the Ordinal. Oracle.
Oh,
The Oracle and the Ordinal themselves kept the link between our worlds.
And I
Both of them
assume
dead. It's no way home. But more important matters.
How'd you become a general?
To where I was going. I never intended it. I'm not suited for one. But I asked for it. I was given it. Nobody died, so I can get their place. I don't know why I was given it. But I really need to just say this. And I pray you don't hate me for it.
Depends on what it is. They're just getting kind of defensive.
Yeah. I was actually contracted by Laurelin to
kill us.
no. Feed you
That's
information.
good. Wrong information.
No.
That woman's a lot more manipulative than she seems.
She wanted us to ascend the monoliths.
You wanted us to send them on us.
Why? And why did she not then do it herself? For image?
So she can keep. Actually, no, that's metagaming.
These-
Never mind.
These rulers need to have less pride.
You seen the mask she wears now? I don't think it was her choice.
She steps back and she holds out her hand and then summons a whole stack of papers. She walks over to the bed that Laurelin was in and just sets it down.
What is that?
May we?
Your lives.
Excuse me?
It's your records.
How much do you know?
More than I'd like. You're a very secretive bunch.
And I'd like to keep it that way. And Manasseh pulls out a finger. A little firebolt appears. I'll
Wait a
take my
minute.
piece.
I'd like to see my piece. I want you to burn this, but
I'll grab my packet. Does he find a packet titled Manasseh Lamhus or alternative titles?
Pat doesn't have a package he's taking.
same for me actually.
I will find mine and try to grab it before anyone sees
Does
it.
Does Hats have a packet? If not, she's grabbing Eris's.
I'm gonna if I see that I'd try and hold you
Stop!
off, but
I have disadvantage.
Adler is just so upset right now. He's just
8.
This
looking
must
at the
be
packet,
for you.
how much is there
yes.
on my own character? I guess I'll ask.
It looks like your life in detail. Like, I'm talking, this is a fat stack.
Back.
How
Don't
accurate is
Manasseh?
it?
And how this could be possible.
How accurate is it?
Look at it.
Vanessa looks at his before he burns it.
That's
How?
the point.
Yeah.
There's some things that only he could ever know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There are the
Yeah.
things that use your judgment, but everything that could be known is known.
Okay, Vanessa burns it.
How long is that list in my case? Okay.
Why do you have this?
1 second. Sorry.
One of them's your own.
Yeah, there's like raging on the inside.
Little bit sus. Bum, 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 bum,
You see-
bum, bum.
They're Komanaki.
And the thing is that she even lied to me.
Your whole life.
I don't even know
You
who
see-
you are. Who are you? Adler?
It's okay. The trauma.
Drama.
Are you not?
Trauma mama?
Are you not related?
That could be another thing. My whole life is crumbling. Adler will furiously read through his paper.
Okay.
You see, they're Komanaki. Flip through it.
I flipped through Eris's paper. Where does Hacks have?
I want to try and stop hacks from getting their hands on that.
Alright, make a contest track. Make a grapple, whatever. Check.
Oh, I was gonna stealth it. If not, I was probably just gonna let him have it.
Stealth against me?
Alright, yeah, stealth against perception, go.
That's a mistake.
Oh
My-
my god! That's actually not that bad. I rolled a disadvantage, and that's a 19. Dude, I rolled a 17 and a 20 on disadvantage.
Yeah, I've got like 20 plus.
Well, you suck.
Yeah, it's like minimum 25 on this roll.
Vanessa walks over to Adler, and he kind of like puts his hand on Adler's shoulder, and like a little bit of heat goes out, and there's a little bit of almost electricity in the air, like towards his arm. It's rough, isn't it?
Yes.
At least you've got your lover.
Maybe.
I would like to say one thing. You all saved my life from my own stupidity, and I appreciate that. I'm forever in your debt, but I understand that I could not be in the best of standings with all of you. So I think it's
Vanessa,
Sorry?
Vanessa, light the flame. Yeah.
Well, two fingers go up and just they start spiraling towards yours, and just
He lets it get hit and then just holds it. Actually, you see him put it in his left hand and hold it till it's all burned away.
that's true.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
This
I didn't have time to type that second part. Sorry, Jake.
never
Uh.
share any of this with anyone. But I respect you. You were
How do
doing what
we
you thought
know-
was in the best interest of your people.
How do we know you're telling us the full truth now?
Why would you care about the truth when your whole life is a lie?
Truth is just relative now.
No,
So it is.
I can't. The past is the past and will never be altered.
In fact,
The
The only thing
present.
is concrete.
The present, that's a different story.
in fact, all of you are living a secret life. Don't you ever think
And I'd
about that?
prefer to keep it that way.
You see, she was going to continue. She has her own opinions, but she's like,
I don't know which Eris is here because she literally doesn't really have any secret.
Only these present people could have that.
Yeah, Eris literally doesn't have anything she's hiding if you ask her. This is just an embarrassing question or something that might be hidden.
And aren't you? Weren't you?
Is there anyone who's not hiding something?
No,
Eris.
Calanthum. This is why Calanthum sucks. This is my entire. I want to go
This is
home.
why Kalinka sucks. Just go home. I don't want you here no more.
You don't want to go home yourself.
I thought I had a home.
Sons, am I right?
You should
Did you
not.
say that in person?
No.
You should not say that.
That was a Jamie.
Okay. Okay, that's Jamie. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, Asturian is way too. This is tricky because she's way too. I'm not gonna say that.
I feel like I know what I need
Also,
to
way
say.
too.
I can't. No,
She waiting
friend.
for somebody to just snap or something? Cause it's getting there.
I got something. Just give me a second to figure out how to say it.
Okay. Long awkward silence as she just sits there in the shadows looking out the window.
I care about the truth of the world around me. What I'm living is my truth.
The truth. Oh my gosh, we're gonna like differentiate my views from my character's views, and it's like, okay. Dang it! I keep making that sound.
What sound are you referring to?
Are you talking to me or Manassa?
You.
The sound. He doesn't know what to do, but it's annoying me as a person.
Yeah.
So I know I want to stop.
After the ashes have settled, their Komanaki wipes the soot off his hands.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I could care less. What you've done here is honestly one of the better things that has happened to me. I got a friend out of it. You may have not always been wholly truthful, but you did your best for as many people as possible. And even in the face of, well, in the face of a god, you stood up and you did what was right.
You're a good person. Don't let anyone tell you.
She gets up, looks at Adler, and just walks out.
Manassa kind of catches her arm.
She stops and looks at you and says nothing.
He doesn't really look her in the eye. It's more of, I'm glad you're still with us, at the very least. And then he kind of lets her go.
They're coming on. He's gonna walk over, give her a hug.
You can tell that through some sniffles, you can tell that she's beginning to cry, but she hasn't let that blockade go yet. You know.
That's gotta be painful because Thrick's metal arms. It's like
Yeah.
crushing.
He does it specifically. You see him like he leaves his left arm down, the one that's all metal, and uses it. Just comes in, hugs her with the right one.
I think it would be best if we distance ourselves from each other from now on.
Pull away, put the hand on the shoulder. Just don't die on us.
I
You gotta get home eventually.
will.
Done too much work. Should let you die on us. Live a good life.
I'll kill you if you die on us.
Don't waste your years.
I think we do know people now who can actually go to this planet's heaven, so... actually...
I mean, I also have raised dead, so
Oh,
I can
perfect.
just like bring her back to life and then kill her again.
Well, you need some money.
I have one final question, because I'm really interested. Sorry if this is prying too much, and it's very awkward timing, I know. Guilds work the same in Ignoria. Biologically, are you going to live as long, or are you capped at some point, like the rest of us?
This? She takes off her brooch. I told people this was my talisman. It's really nothing. She throws it down and stomps on it.
What was it of?
It was the
Oh,
brooch
it was
of
the-
Phantom. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a what?
It's a brooch of a flower of a calanthum, and she throws it to the ground, stomps on it, and she says, the planet, the brooch, same thing, honestly. And she just walks up.
I'll miss you.
Alright, team.
We're all just here in silence now,
Yeah.
in Laurelyn's bedroom.
Feast starts in like an hour, give or take.
We even want to go to the feast.
I would like
I'd
to
rather
grab a
not.
plate, but I can't eat.
Because we're around.
Yes. I won't lie to you about that.
I'm
I have
going
my.
wherever
You see,
go.
he's got his backpack like clipped on. I can still set this up somewhere. I just not in front of you. Pardon me. You now know via the files that no longer exist. I, of course, am hiding something. I'd like to keep it that way.
Very well.
Do you have
Vanessa
turn-
turns to
I can
Arya.
respect that.
You said she was a good person.
I
My
believe that.
question for you is this. What is a good person?
A person who, given the situations thrown at them, does what they believe is right.
What if they do what's wrong? Was Mel a good person?
This is a pause out of character. Trying to think what she would know.
Was the basis of Arya's thesis, right? About good people, you know?
What's the basis?
Mel, you gotta start with Mel, right?
philosophical
Objectively, like one of the worst people in Calanthum. How does all of morality relate to him?
Hey, Santa's still in the ship. You want to talk to him?
We do the same. We all start with Hitler and go outward from there, you know? It's fine.
From Hitler to Mr. Ropp.
Like Sandro's.
Exactly.
I believe. So there's a second part of being a good person. I believe that Mel did what he thought would lead to the right outcome. But he hurt more than he would have helped. And he didn't try to decrease the amount of harm he did. A good person always, again, given their circumstances, tries to help more than they hurt. Therefore, Mel does not fall into the category of the truly good people.
Is there really a category? Or is it all?
It's a spectrum. Everything's a spectrum.
I refuse to believe that. This is my character talking, not me.
It's true.
Hats looks like she's about to fall asleep. Standing.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look at Hax's left eye, right? The one that's the one with the clock.
Yeah.
You see him just look over at Hax. What time is it?
Jimmy, what time is it right now?
Like 7 p.m.
You just see him look at your eyes, and then nod, and then look at back to the rest of the group.
Can I help you?
Just like stare into your
That-
eyes.
Yeah, yeah, well, you can't see Thrick's eyes.
You know
That's
you will hear,
true.
know you will see.
Yeah. You actually, and by the way, even though we're inside the ship, you see he's left the black shades, covering the green ones. Oh yeah, you is that? I gotta. Is this thing accurate?
Kroll used to use it a few times, and so did a few other people in the clockwork.
Neat. Oh, is it accurate even cross-continent?
I've never been to anywhere else.
Does it
How would
adjust
it-
for time zones?
How would it
there
function
time zones in this
interplanetary?
world?
Have trains been invented for there to be invented time zones?
I've never
Well,
been.
there should be, yeah. The Seafon would
Guns have been invented? I assume trains have been
the
invented.
Seafon would have done that.
There's an airplane,
The
basically.
Seafon have done everything.
We're in a spaceship.
Yeah.
The Seafon had Giga Chads. It's sad that they lost most of their army because some dudes wanted to start a war.
Well, you don't know the outcome of that speech yet.
Ah! Oh! You know, actually, now that it's been revealed, I have to take the opportunity. When we have downtime, just let me know, Jamie.
This is downtime.
Jamie, can I go find Asher?
Okay.
Katie, I'd like to catch up with your character after
Sounds good.
after them.
Sounds good.
Oh no, continue that now, and then we'll do that bit later.
Who names? What name?
Jake and Katie do the thing now, and then we'll do DJ's thing later.
Sounds good.
All right. So as we start to like leave the room really awkwardly, I guess, Thurk's gonna speak up. I don't think I'm going to manage to get my hands on a violin anytime soon. I was figuring I could try and make one.
I know everything about how it works, but I've never built one.
Well, then that's perfect. I think I can build one, but I've never played one. So, if you'd like to work on a project together, I pretty much only need really just a significant block of wood. I think I have the rest on me.
Unfortunately, there aren't any trees around.
What are you talking about? We thought there were 2 trees in here. Remember?
Oh, there are 2 trees?
Are there?
I'm not sure.
We could just.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure Laurelyn would be too thrilled if we chopped down the trees in her bedroom. So,
I mean,
Why are
she's
we-
already
Okay.
super
Why are we
cute at
in
us.
here?
You know, I got an idea. We remove
Make it
one of the structural
worse.
supports. They don't need it
Guys, why are we in here? This is real sus.
because this is where we were brought by Alistair,
Why did
and
you
he
choose it?
didn't realize that Laurelyn was there. So
She doesn't lock the door, huh? She's that kind of person.
no.
Let's keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
no,
Write
yeah.
that in the notebook. Write that in the notebook.
Oh, yeah, I
The
got you.
door-
I got you.
No, the door was locked, but Alistair pushed it open. He bumped.
Oh yeah.
Broke the door?
He brute forced the door
Yeah.
because he wasn't expecting the queen to be in there.
I
What,
mean,
you thought some randoms were in there? Get out.
can we make Laurelyn more upset at us?
Oh,
Yes.
always.
Probably. So
Yeah.
therefore, I suggest that we don't use Laurelyn's personal trees.
We'll use her
is there
bed.
any?
Her
Is
bed
there
has to be
anyone
made out of
else
wood.
who has trees that we can use?
This is
I can go see if
this is
my
like-
bandmates have
No,
trees.
this is nowhere near.
Oh, they have trees, all right.
This is nothing.
They get that.
Yeah,
This is not what you thought was gonna happen.
They don't just have leaves. They don't have the bush. They got the whole freaking tree.
Do they have a garden?
I think everyone.
Yes.
And if so,
Yeah, what's up, Jimmy?
do that thing now.
You want me to do the thing
Okay.
here?
can we go chop down one of the trees that they make their drugs out of, and then
Which is back on
It-
the platform.
but okay, can they be on the ship? And
No.
then if you make it out of the wood of the tree, then does it give you like advantage when you're playing because you get slightly out of it?
Yeah. When your beats are fire, you're high as heck.
Alright, moving
I
on.
like
you-
Moving on. Well,
You don't have like
moving
performance
on.
anxiety because
Moving-
you're
moving
not.
on, we're going to.
Okay, fine.
Hax walks out of the room. This is
Do you want me to
partially
just
because
do this?
we're
You want me to
streaming on
ask this
Twitch
here?
And they have very strict guidelines on that stuff, so
With the strict guidelines or what?
Gotcha.
you your Twitch is. If you want my opinion, Twitch is not a free speech platform. It's kind of.
What was even wait? What was discussed that what Twitch didn't like?
Dude, honestly,
Substances.
their TOS is absolutely ridiculous. All right.
All right, so you've read it. I understand. Good thing I don't stream my streams. I swear I probably would have been banned 3 times.
All right, so moving out of the room, you find Aster Rodan kind of just sitting with the people, talking to them.
Can't believe I'm asking this question, but I need to know the answer. And Hats is going to flip a coin. Heads. All right, she's gonna go over to Aster Rodan.
Okay.
It's person, not general, fire general.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're not from Calantham, right?
No.
Do you know the origins of the Hari? Are they from Calantham?
You know they weren't originally all red tiefling.
No.
They had elves, humans, until they killed them all.
Oh, why? Why?
This fire.
Sacrifices to their gods. I don't know.
Which god?
I fled before I could be killed. So yes, they are from Ignoria. They came in with the Valkyrie. They were going to be a military unit that would be shown around Calantham, sent back.
And they overstayed their welcome?
They couldn't go back.
Oh, yeah, that
Infection.
happened. What gods do they even serve?
None currently.
Okay. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. I guess that's all. Guys, is there any more important question I actually should ask you? Give you a second. I'm gonna regret not asking the last question. Wait, you were a part of them? You were with them? Oh, everyone was once kind of part of the Hari when they came here. And then the Hari started killing people and you ran away.
I am technically Hari. And a few people around are kind of just...
Oh no.
So like, you're resistant to fire?
No, only the tiefling said that.
I mean, that's normal tieflings. Oh, that made sense. Alright, goodbye. And she's just gonna walk away.
Wait! Hacks! Crawl.
Oh, Kroll. What's up?
Do you want to have dinner later?
I gotta make sure I'm following the rest of that one party. But if it's not in the way, yeah, I think I'd like that.
Hacks. Why?
Because they told me to follow them, to go within their group.
Where's the paper? Give it to me.
It's right here. And she hands the paper over to him. Kroll.
Turn around.
Okay.
And you see.
Hats turns around.
You feel on your back a pen writing. He's basically using you as like a sort of
Yeah.
pen writing. And then he gives you back the paper. He spins you around and gives you back the paper.
I don't follow. Oh, well, turns the paper over. I mean, is this all I do now?
You see your orders scribbled out.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side it says, live your best and most happy and fulfilling life you can.
These orders are a little bit vague. I don't know how to do. Where do I even start?
Start with yourself. Have you ever thought about that?
I don't know, maybe.
What do you want?
Okay, Iroh.
I guess I kind of want tea with you.
Well, then let's go get tea.
I'm gonna go with it to get some tea. Let's do this.
Hax and Crow going to get some tea. Let's go. We go get some tea. Okay, the rest of the group, you may talk now and not use the roleplay chats and the D&D staging area.
We had to break it up.
Yeah,
You gotta have roleplay and roleplay 2 now.
Roleplay and roleplay 2. You actually
Okay, well, hold on. Let's do this in order because we got 2 different conversations going on.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, y'all 2 have been here
Yeah,
longer
you
than
go.
us.
Yeah,
You go.
go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
I got my answers.
So, back to you lost my honor. Okay.
Do you want to just
Can
like?
you repeat the things?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
That's
just
what I was
read the whole
about to
thing.
ask.
Okay. Manassa kind of pulls Adler aside at first.
Adler is physically and mentally upset.
Katie, I'm gonna put the new one.
You're a better man than me, but know this. Change is a part of life. Cruel, yes, but you have opportunities now, for better or for worse. I would seek the daughter of Chia if I were you. And don't waste that opportunity. Also, you're a brave man. And I thought I should say that.
Thank you. I will look for Thea, or the daughter of Thea. But I have no honor to my name. I have nothing to give her, and I'm losing my worth as I speak.
Does your mother decide your honor? No. Only you can remove or add to it. Never forget that responsibility.
I will make my own honor now in my way and not how somebody dictates it.
Haven't you already? Weren't you at the walls almost falling to defend the city? Just don't lose that honor. It can be so hard to regain.
No, I believe I did lose a bit of honor because I didn't dictate my own worth. Now, it was my deeds that were to be shown to prove myself to others, but now I'll only prove it to myself.
How is that going to help with the courtship?
It's going to change the rules. It's going to change how she will dictate my worth. Instead of proving it to others, I'm proving it to myself, making me more confident and more right in my actions.
Let me tell you this. What's right cannot come from your actions. Not always. But how you affect another deviation from my definitions of my character's definitions, but how you affect them. Don't live for your own honor. For you'll find you'll disappoint yourself.
Okay.
Receive your honor from helping them. Who am I to tell you this?
Only trying to help.
Sometimes I do more damage than good. And he just kind of like says, "Oh yes. Also, don't drink this out. It's not a good choice." And kind of like as he leaves and walks away, there's almost. Actually, could you roll me an insight check?
Sure. That's a 19.
Against. Okay. It's almost like. I feel like you've done something wrong. But you know you haven't, because you haven't done anything to this man that's wrong. But it's kind of like that aura, like, as he walks by you. And then it leaves when he leaves the room.
Okay, so we're going to switch to Arian quick.
Sure. Do you want us to read back through the conversation?
That'd be helpful, yeah.
Okay.
Changing the subject. So anyway, where did you get your blade? I've seen you use it a few times, but you've never talked about it.
Oh, that. I received it from Alistair the day of my activation.
What was that day like? What kind of consciousness did you have before then?
You see him pause for a moment. I found consciousness to be like it's like a sudden blow that makes reality concrete, but I found that Clantham is a deceiver who must be treated with no details spared of scrutiny. And before consciousness is only a pit.
That's a really interesting outlook on life. I've never thought of it or Plantham for that matter in that way, but it's true. Are you still adjusting to consciousness? You don't seem particularly comfortable with your physical form.
Actually, you'd be surprised. You see him actually. You've seen him walk with his bow staff most of the time. But right now it's actually like tied onto his pack. And he starts kind of shuffling it out. I think it's a process. At one point, I needed this to merely stand, and now I can stand on my own. I've found there are things and ways of doing those things like I should know them better, but it's acclimation to, I suppose, this body. But the body itself, maybe it sounds surprising, this is the most comfortable part of existence.
That's good. Any adjustment takes time.
Hope it doesn't take very long.
Can you
glad-
remind me how long it's been?
Since activation?
Yeah.
How long have I known this party? A few weeks. Add that time plus a day. It's a very fast acclimation period.
It won't take long.
I hope so. Where did the idea for your orchestra come from?
It's always been a dream of mine. I didn't really know it at first, but when I thought of it, it just felt right. And I didn't really think about this scale. Like 150 is a lot. But some form of orchestra, band, some kind of music group. That's where home is.
Not with family or a house, amongst music instead.
Yeah.
Pardon, perhaps a blunt way of expressing this. Is that where you took comfort from? Is that where home was, even while at home?
Most definitely.
That's understandable. Calanthum doesn't like to stop kicking someone even when they're down.
It
So-
really doesn't, that's for sure. But everyone has some way that they escape from the world. Mine is music. Other people's are art, conversation, things that Twitch wouldn't want me to say.
What?
What?
What? That sounds a lot more controversial than I think you think it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, like, I'm just talking about, like, so, like, whatever, just ignore that.
Just put it in the chat.
I'm not.
That sounds, that sounds a lot more controversial than I think you're supposed.
Simply explaining the ways of things in Calanthum, you know?
Careful
I love
where
the
you tread.
first.
Can we call it the bush?
Think very carefully where you tread. Alpha?
Ah. Oh no, Twitch is fine with that.
That's fine.
Drunk streams happen all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Alcohol.
it's legal, if it's like a legal thing, like that's usually fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Now if you get explicit in a few kinds of ways, that's where they draw the line. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, gotcha. That makes more sense now. So anyway, everyone has their escape. Mine is music. Other people's are art. Oh, what was the second thing I said?
Alcohol.
No, that's the
Conversation.
third thing. Conversation. So some use alcohol. Magic.
that's a unique one.
Combative arts. Religion. Everyone has their own escape.
Among Us.
Is Among Us canon in Calanthum?
It is now.
It is now.
Okay then, Among Us.
What's that other one? It sounds pretty sus.
That's weird.
Oh, my computer just
I'm
turned
gonna-
out. Okay. it's
This is canon now. Cirque has officially said sus.
Brian.
They killed Brian.
It's probably this. It's probably a mock phrase. Just like let's just blame everything on mocked if we ever have like a weird phrase.
Yeah.
The mock slang.
Yeah, because they were like this very interconnected point within Calanthum, right?
Yeah,
with their
so they-
portal system.
They
So,
all.
like, yeah, dialects and things. It was a breeding ground for all of the strange
dude,
language. You
all
know?
this stuff. Yeah.
Hero named Mocked the Red came writing for right onto Old Rourke's dead.
His head rolled around on the floor. Anyways, we're talking about right. escapism's one approach. And, we find some who entrench themselves in our world we stand on. I like to hope, though, that the Astrum, when they look up, see that as an opportunity, not a escape. If that makes any sense.
It does.
Ding, 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 ding. You see the Golden Spire running through the... Not running, but like calmly walking, I should rather say.
Can Millsel flip him off in the other room?
Ding, ding, ding.
I run out.
You see,
Hi,
you see,
would you like to join my band?
Dinner time, everybody. Dinner time on the upper decks. Dinner time on the upper decks.
What
Would
is
you
this?
like
What
to
is the
join my
Golden
band?
Spire like?
No.
It's a woman. What race? What does she look like? What is a man? Is she man? Is she woman? What race?
1,000 hours of
What do they
backstory. Come on, you gotta start sharing eventually.
Do they have a kid? A wife?
Woman, elf, golden hair, kind of like 5'7", wearing the typical
Okay.
garb.
What rank are
Sexuality,
they?
age. Come on, keep going,
You know?
keep going.
Age,
Were they just gonna
probably
count?
mark them around like 2,000 years.
How would you even tell with an elf?
I don't.
They
freaking
stop
know.
at like 25.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly. I don't know.
you
So
can
is there
tell
a
they're
ring?
done maturing.
Is there a ring?
Is there a ring? No.
Just 20.
Spires don't get married.
I didn't know that.
Wait, what's the plan,
Oh.
guys?
They
what's
don't?
The plan,
Okay.
What's the plan? Waiting here until we get to the next location, or should we have gone off to a monolith already?
How are we gonna go to a monolith?
If-
We're in space. essentially.
Einster was gonna teleport us.
No. I'm not letting this go.
We get on his back.
No. What's his name?
Einster.
No. It starts with an A.
Amistar.
L.
Alistair. Alistar.
No.
Okay.
No. It's just an AR to an ER.
I am a star.
He messed up Adler. He's not gonna get this one
Owies.
either.
Alistair.
Dark Flame.
No, it's lost. Never mind. I don't care. Einster.
If Dark Flame doesn't show up in that bod, okay, after he takes off his armor, I'm quitting your campaign.
Sorry.
Dark Flame, of course. Dark Flame. That's his
You know,
name.
he was a dragonborn.
What are you talking about? Wait, what?
I already showed you the image. I
Oh,
copied
if
it.
it's him? No.
Yeah, dude, this is what he looks like underneath his body.
People start,
Adler will go to the feast.
Okay, people start making their way up to the upper decks. Pretty crowded. Who goes?
Adler.
Adler.
I will.
Aria.
You know, Hacks and
We're
Crow.
gonna go just to receive a plate.
Hex and Crow.
Hacks
Oh
and
my
That's
God.
a
Just
disturbing
goes-
image.
Gosh.
I'm gonna just casually do that.
What? It's an epic scene from Garbo versus Dark Alloy Shine.
Okay.
And then
so-
Vanessa kind of like goes and he says, once we get our food, can we take this to the lower deck?
A golden spire rushes to each of you individually. Says,
Oh.
I don't know.
your formal presence has been requested by the queen.
I'll look over at Arya. Should be interesting.
Why the queen?
Yeah.
What business does the queen have with an old man?
Treason, then.
I can't expect you to know. I can't expect me to know.
Do the golden spires serve the queen?
No, but we're just doing
We-
our best to help out at this moment.
We're pretty much stuck on this ship.
Thank you for the summon.
It should at least be entertaining.
She said
This
that
is not
you
gonna
can
go down well.
respectfully decline if you'd like.
Except
Dude, why is she asking us right now? Like, this is like a waiter going up to you while you have a mouthful of food and asking, "Do you want? Hey, how are you enjoying your food?" You could have asked us hours before.
No,
Nerd.
no, that's where you just start nodding your head vigorously and like put up the okay sign as you shovel more in front of them.
Well,
Like
Vanessa
make it
kinda, like-
clear.
He kind of like puts his arms around the party and kind of whispers in the air. He says, "We should probably get our food not from that room, seeing as I don't know about you, but I'm not too popular with the queen right now."
dude, that
I don't think
varieties.
any of us-
Well, we didn't chop down her personal trees to make violins, so I think we're better than we could be.
Trees on the ship!
Also, was that too close
So
to the
where
mic?
the
and
oxygen
Vanessa
come from,
said
JV?
Yeah.
The oxygen!
They got druids. They breathe.
I think we killed our DM.
Druids are plants? That's kind of racist.
I'll be right back.
Is Amity gonna be there?
Is Dazzle on this plane?
Is Amity gonna be there?
Dazzle is the plane!
Oh no!
that. Oh frick! The D&D channel is to everyone.
Alright. We,
I can change it.
Oh. I always do that. Frick. I got you.
I already changed it.
Well, I already changed it, so heck off.
I don't have permission to send in it now.
Well,
You should.
I don't.
now you should.
You
Now you
okay.
should. Now you should.
Okay, now I do. Can we get our food from not the queen, and so Manassa doesn't get poisoned?
Let's take
or
a break.
okay, because the queen doesn't really like him right now, and probably won't
Okay, I didn't forget to mute this time!
Woo!
Okay.
So Lysander could still roast people. Just
Okay.
kidding. He's off killing Dark Flame.
Who is accepting? Adler. Alright.
I mean, is Hax invited? I mean, I don't think Hax wants to come.
Hax
This
is
is
not
where we're
invited.
at.
Hax is not
Yeah.
invited.
No, Hax isn't invited in. No, even if she was invited, she's gonna be like, no, I'm saying a Kroll drinking my computer keeps going off. It's Kroll.
Yeah, dude, I do that too sometimes. If I slap my desk and my computer's on it, it will literally shut.
Oh, it's because my cable is loose, so I need to replug it. I think. There we go. It says like a cable loose, so okay.
Okay.
Manasseh is not going. Not a very good choice for him. He kind of killed her husband.
Okay.
Well, you know how it is. Kill a husband there, eat some dinner with the
It's
the widow.
Jamie,
here,
Jamie promised this feast was
Bond
gonna be safe.
villain.
So if we stay in this feast, we can't get hurt. Tiamat could come from the earth and we'd be fine. More pizza, waiter!
Waiter.
It's like that one joke with like if you're on death row, go order yourself like bottomless soup or something from Boston Market. Just don't stop eating.
Dude, big brain time! What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to go to the restroom. Alright, no, time's up. No, I'm coming back
No.
for more soup. I'm coming
I'm
back.
not done with my soup.
Okay. So,
There's just
You have to have a time limit or something.
alright. I'm being called by my father.
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 Father, tell me, Father.
Do we have
Where are the
Probot
beans?
and Arya bot?
Why is there probot in here?
Is this country music? Is this what Cobb plays?
You made me think of a line from
You discover Cobb and his friends are Laurelyn's personal band.
Dude, that would be such a portrayal for Arya.
Hey, I'm so glad you got
Remind me
new
of the
friends.
Waiter, Waiter
They're going to
Percolator.
kill you.
Jimmy, we didn't get very far in this campaign so far, did we?
Aw. It reminded me of the Waiter Percolator sign of that
Have we
song.
gotten through a single bullet point?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We haven't had so much combat. I think people were just thirsty for roleplay. That's
Yeah.
how it
Okay.
works.
Yeah.
I'm
Roleplay
always
makes you
thirsty
for
for
combat.
roleplay.
Combat
You know
makes
what? I don't want to say that without
I mean,
context.
it was a great setup for roleplay.
It's too late. You're already quoted.
Okay.
No.
Alright. So. Adler, Arya, Thrick going to the thing. And then Manasseh and 8.
Yeah, I guess Manasseh will just wait and join Hax and Kroll.
Dude, they're vibing with some pizza right
Dude, they're vibing at the pizza party.
now. Yeah.
They're just having like a DiGiorno's going out on an industrial scale.
Yeah. Alright.
They're all
I want to
crust.
describe the upper deck of this ship. The upper deck is a gridded glass fitted to the body of the ship, so you can see the stars above you. It's a star party. It's a star feast.
That's how the trees get their light. That's what I was gonna say before you
I
changed
guess
the
we're
subject.
going
Welcome to,
to
the,
the
stars.
stars.
To the stars.
But where are the trees, Jamie?
Right. I'm officially.
Hello and
shutting
welcome
this
to
meme
campaign
down.
3, to the trees.
I'm officially shutting this meme down. Executive order. I am shutting this meme down.
You would take psychic damage whenever you made the joke?
Yeah, you take. I will not bluff. Matthew Mercer doesn't bluff
I've
either.
got an
I will
immunity
roll
to
a
psychic
D20.
damage.
And whatever you get on that, you take that much psychic damage.
I love that Sam always marks on his character sheet that he takes damage from that.
Yeah. Alright. So.
Trick!
Alright, I'm rolling a d20.
No, wait, no, I didn't finish. I was joking. No!
14
Okay, I'll
psychic
take.
damage.
On Hax or Eris?
On
The one
Eris.
that
Eris.
won't die or the one.
14 psychic damage, DJ.
I mean, she's already at 1. Forever.
14 psychic.
Wow.
I'm adding that. I'm adding that to the belt. No, I'm not. Don't add that, DJ.
It doesn't matter because I'm gonna cast Death Ward, and I don't think I'm gonna survive anyways. That much damage by the end of this month. Yeah, maybe. Okay, come on.
So they lead you into a back room, separated from the rest of the upper deck. It's pretty pompous back there, but it's literally just a wall dividing the big room and just a smaller room. And in that smaller room, there's a circular table. Think of like King Arthur's round table sort of deal. And you see...
How big is it?
8 fit like 12, no, 10 people, sorry, 10 people. And it is probably the most pristine wood you've ever seen. And it is
Well, I don't know how pristine it is because you haven't added it to the dock yet.
I'm sorry. Then the
Come on.
it is set for you and Manasseh, but of course he declined. And then you see from behind, from the same door you entered in, as they usher you to your seats, the kin of Tia. Her children enter the hall.
What just happened?
Tia's children enter the hall.
Does Otter crash on one of them?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You know which one it is?
Yeah, it's Amity.
Oh okay, that's
They
adorable.
sit down as you guys do, but you notice that there's an empty space. 2, in fact. Well, 3. 1 for Manasseh, and 2 for people you don't know. Laurelyn is nowhere to be seen.
Is Amity there?
Yes.
That is my question.
She sits down and gives you like the eyes, you know, and starts eating. Well, not yet. They're gonna wait for everybody to sit down at the table first.
Laurelyn stares at us.
Does this still
Laurelyn's
count as
there.
a feast, Jamie? I don't feel safe right now.
Who else there?
Just the children of Tia and you guys.
Oh,
Yeah. Verity is notably missing, by the way.
how many of them are there?
4, including Verity.
Oh.
Verity's not there. But
Okay.
there is no place set for Verity. Now, you all sit down. A little bit of an awkward silence, not gonna lie. You can just tell the energy radiating off of Amity and Adler.
What kind of vibes?
Dude, like
I haven't seen her.
Positive ones, negative ones?
how you
Get
doing?
a different room.
Like that kind of, like, how you doing? And like that kind of stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those kind of vibes.
Those kind
You
of
know, I hate your aunt, but I think we can work through it.
His golden spires close the door with them out on the other side, so you
All right,
you
I'm
guys
gonna-
are alone in the room with the children.
We're gonna pull a nobody, and we're gonna pull the wire on the claymore, right?
You're safe at this feast. You're safe. Nothing bad will happen.
Sure. I bet it's vacuum outside there.
And you just sit in an awkward silence, I guess.
And I can't even eat, so
Amber is going to get up and bow.
Okay.
He's gonna wait to be presented.
Presented to what? The seat?
To Amity.
Oh.
He gets up and he bows. He's waiting for her to accept his invitation.
Oh, gotcha. I see. I'm not. Jamie is not inclined in such things. Heckin. Okay. Why do you quit on me? Oh, okay. Guess not. Arya just decided to die for a second. Then.
Seems
Whoa there, DJ. You better not be saying that gif. We could get TOS.
Oh no! I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah.
I forgot that's the thing on Twitch.
That would simply be terrifying.
Never. I was gonna ask if that was the phrase for moth, but I guess I can't ask that.
So.
Gosh, can somebody send me the TOS list that I gotta make sure watch out?
She gets up and has her hand out for the the kiss.
So as he's presenting, which is just taking the hand, kissing it, he guides her away from the table, just not far enough,
Okay.
There's certain rules that have to be taken place, so they still have to have eyes on them. But he takes her away so that they can have a private conversation.
Okay.
Do you want me to read this speech?
Oh, absolutely.
Is this
Okay,
where I whip
here we
out the
go.
passive perception of 20? And Thrick listens in on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you wrote a speech? That's actually really cool.
I wrote a 3-paragraph speech.
Oh my
Nice.
God. Nice.
Alright.
Inspiration, Jamie?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Is it inspired?
It was not inspired. It was just me writing.
And it made sense here because like it would be like if Amity's impressed and stuff, you get that
Okay.
energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Jake, what is your insight? What is it?
I have a passive perception of 20. If I have to roll for it, I do want to listen in.
Okay, well, with that, you can. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, Adler starts by saying, "My love, my world has changed, but one thing has been consistent. My undying, my unwielding love. I know that this will not change my love, but this will change how you look at me. I have no honor, and I have no name to give you. All I can give you is myself. My loyalty for you, it has and will always be to you. No matter how long or how far I have to prove my worth to you. I'm continuing to prove my worth to myself. I choose my actions based on what I believe is right. I do not fear rejection. I do not fear death, as long as I can be by your side. You are my eternal star. You are my brightest star. You are my asterisk. You are my driving factor. You are my mission. Please forgive me, and please let me continue to prove my worth, not to anyone, but to you."
Dude, yeah, that's an inspiration. Hello?
Good show.
That's an
Nice.
inspiration point right there. Okay.
Now where's
Thank you.
Arya's handcrafted, handmade songs? Come on, Kate. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
Just
first thing DJ
Starts
ever
playing in the
did.
background.
First thing DJ ever did in any one of my campaigns was get up and sing a song. 3 minutes. It was about 3 minutes long.
Jamie encouraged me
Never
so
did
much.
again.
Never did again. I don't want to do that again. But Jamie.
That was with Amity, right?
Jamie wanted me to do it to break everyone out of their comfort zone or something like that. And
That
I
was
think I had
Amity, right?
inspiration, so I took it. Yeah, it was Amity.
Nice.
And she had hand still in hers. She says, "I don't seek for you to prove yourself to me. You already have. You will be my betrothed. You have." She gives you a hug, and everybody just sees this in the back.
Well, if she
time
did
to
it,
elope.
she will hug him back. The rules are broken here.
I don't like sand. It's coarse.
Sorry,
It's rough and it's irritating.
Okay,
It's everywhere.
and with that,
And say, "Thank you," and then he'll bring her back to the table. See her.
okay.
Wow, you already surpassed George Lucas's Star Wars Episode 2 dialogue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
His loyalty.
Now, I need to check my phone, man. This is crazy. Or I'm just gonna turn it off. No. Ah! With that, the room goes quiet a little bit. Obviously, the children are waiting for something.
So how about that
The youngling slayer.
spellbreaker who
Do we have
Finish
food in
up.
front of us?
Not yet.
Okay.
It is a very awkward silence.
When it comes, I have an insight roll.
Okay. Oh my.
I
Laura Lynn comes in, just
Her family and us. No witnesses.
Oh
Don't worry, you're not family yet. You're just a part of us.
no! That's
Uh,
complicated.
Does anybody want to speak in this awkward silence?
it is an honor to sit amongst the royal family.
You can tell that they look a little awkward.
I'd like to keep
He'll
playing.
bow his head, and like he's not standing up to bow because that'd be awkward now, but like like I don't know, as respectful as possible.
Mhm.
So, do you like to do anything for fun?
Sure. What?
This is Anon Soul speaking.
Anon Soul. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. Wait.
Valen and T aren't very good at names.
Yeah. Yeah. Wood carving. You see him actually pull out a. I'm gonna start work on another filter.
These kids are
Starts
dead, aren't
pulling
they?
it out and just starts weaving it. Wood carving. I'm decent at weaving. Outside of that, reading history. What about you?
Well, recently I really liked playing a game of foosball, but not foosball.
Foosball?
Like the
Foosball?
dude, there's foosball tables in this shit.
No, I'm trying to remember what my game was called.
Yo, pool tables in the.
Is this the one that's
This
from the
Yeah,
other
hockey.
planet?
From Galithel?
Yeah, but hockey, air
No,
hockey.
I'm trying to remember what I made up a game.
The one in Galithel, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna look.
We can-
I'm looking this up. This is really annoying me.
Doc Archive. 2 compliments to the Highfell. It wasn't it like
That's way too. Where's the organization?
Hyperball. Hyperball.
Kuiperball. Thank you. I was like,
Oh.
foosball? What?
Foosball,
I
baby.
played the
Wait.
foosball?
Foosball tables,
Wait.
dude.
Kuiper Ball, like what the first party played?
Oh no, that's not Kuiperball.
No, that's different.
Yeah.
Jake's face just then. It's like
New lore, boys.
Dude, foosball.
I have gotten so many things mistaken today that it's honestly embarrassing.
Ooh.
Dude, Thurk is not having a good day. He's probably carrying the weight of all the what happened.
You kind of see,
Yeah.
it's kind of a bigger build on this guy, and you're like, yeah, I like playing foosball. Not foosball! Kuiper, I like playing Kuiperball. That's my whole thing.
How does Kuiper Ball play?
Is this a in-person thing?
No, out of person. I imagine Thrick knows how Kuiper Ball is played.
Kuiperball,
If it's
in short, is basically a race, but a ball is ejected onto the racetrack, and whoever picks up the ball and runs across the finish line first wins. But they can do anything by any means necessary to kill, take, retrieve that ball.
This kid's playing.
Kill the
kid?
ball.
No,
This
to
kid's a little bit-
kill the people wielding the ball.
Kid's playing a little
By
bit young
any-
to be playing this
Any
game.
means to get that ball across
Oh,
the
no,
finish
he's not too young actually. He'd be like, he'd actually be a decent age. Never mind, he's good. Wait, how old is this kid?
This kid's like 50.
Okay, but he's that's a young.
Yeah, I
adult.
like playing Kyber ball.
wow.
Yeah.
How many?
Who's your favorite team player?
Me.
That makes sense.
I just wrote that Anon Soul likes Kuiper Ball. I'm also gonna say Andy's full of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's getting a little bit of that Valen in him, you know.
This is the Valen. Valen went for cigarettes, never came home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of been a slog, though. I haven't been able to play in a while.
Yeah. Bit of disruption.
You can
What?
say that.
There's a lot of ways of saying it. Well, hope you get to play again.
Don't, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like, why are we eating with you? Do you know?
To be
That's a very
frank,
good question.
yeah, no idea. We are
You were summoned.
knowledgeable of Laurel, and that is about the extent of it.
Oh, so you work with her.
That is inaccurate. We've been deployed in proximity to her. I don't know what she has revealed. I will leave it to her to fully explain the depth of that.
It's one of those kind of dinners then. And he looks down the
Stay there.
line. He's like, oh, this is one of those kind of dinners then.
I'm gonna insight check that. What the
Okay.
frick does those kind of dinners
And
mean?
he looks down the line of his siblings and he's like, I think we should go. And then they all get up. They all.
Oh my gosh, this is like the
Adler.
biggest insight check I have ever made.
Adler will help Amity out of her chair.
Okay. She
She can do that herself.
thanks you.
It's not.
35 insight.
35 on insight. Wow.
Oh my God.
35. And my psionic die goes down a tier.
You can tell that it's probably a disciplinary dinner.
Oh.
What's that?
And where they would probably in a hypothetical you would probably presume if a general or other high-ranking officer wasn't doing their job or misbehaving, Laurelin would invite them to dinner, have a chat like a stern parent.
Now, why did they
Like a
invite their
principal.
kids here?
He's mad at somebody.
That's
they
why
can
they're,
learn.
they're leaving.
I'm gonna,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna
Well,
speak up. I don't think it's one of those kind of dinners. Does you usually request your audience leave, or is it a matter of comfort for yourselves?
Well, actually, we kind of intruded on this dinner. We didn't know if we were invited or not, so we just kind of presumed.
Ah. Well, don't let a commoner speak words to a royal. Do as you please.
Amity looks up and she says, my mom never taught us to demean anyone who is socially below us. You are just as equal as we are.
I'd like to believe that.
It's true.
I think as people, yes. But access to things, perhaps not. I would like to say I agree with you, though. All people are worth it. All people are meaningful.
Absolutely. We'll take our leave. And they walk out.
It was nice to meet you.
As soon as the door shuts, you see, I'm gonna have to get up for this one. Okay. You kind of see.
Oh, God.
um,
I gotta sit correctly in my seat now.
you kind of see the following. You see Laurelin kind of phase in from reality with a hand on Eris's shoulder, and she pushes her into the table. Welcome to dinner. As she sits down. Eris, sit down.
Eris sits down.
I want to insight check Eris.
All right.
Because
so-
it's pretty much just, I know you went through psychological torment. I want to see the depth of this.
tears are still a little probably there.
For once. This is going to be like a phenomenal check followed by a not so phenomenal check. Okay, 22.
I mean, you pretty. I mean, with my charisma of -3, I mean, and the fact that I'm not even trying to hide this, you could tell that Eris has probably been through some crap since she's kind of still got tears in her eyes. Just got pushed down, and now she's sitting down. She doesn't even. She didn't even say hi to you. So.
Does it look like she fought much, or does it look like she fought a different kind of battle?
Now that I'm at 1 HP for eternity, Jamie.
You can heal yourself.
Is there a point? Oh, there is a point.
Yeah.
There is a point.
So you remember you just had a fight with Gagalder, and you just spoke to Futha. So you're a bit all over the place at the moment.
Shooketh.
Yeah.
Can I take a short rest?
No.
Okay.
Did I figure it out before
Eris,
DJ?
sit down.
Eris already sat down. She looks at the rest and is like, "Hey guys, good news and bad news. The good news is I got a monolith. The bad news is I guess the situation's kind of confusing, so I don't know what I want to do next."
We're glad to have you
We
back.
have time.
You can tell. Laurelyn is just feeling it right now.
She's feeling it.
Feeling it in what way?
And like she's reveling in this, like.
She really does have an abusive relationship with Laurelyn in some
Yeah,
ways.
no.
She's
It's
happy.
like-
She's happy that Eris is kind of been taken down a notch, in her eyes. And she sits down and she says, "Welcome to dinner."
Glad
for having
you
us.
come join us.
We would be honored if you would join us.
So, I hear you have. Well, I know you have much to talk about with Eris. So go ahead.
Hello.
I'm just gonna stare at Laurelyn.
I'm just gonna stare down at the table.
Laurelyn is in a staring contest with you.
With me?
Make conchecks.
You can see it's two metal masks staring at each other, and she does not break it. Nor
Can't see my eyes. There's no way I could break. He's not doing it as an intimidation thing.
Oh,
It looks like.
she
It
is.
looks like. Derek doesn't give a crap. Laurelyn can go heck herself.
Yeah.
He's looks like. No. What's her passive insight?
Jamie pulling up her stat block.
We're gonna fight her.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't even have proficiency in insight. But she is a blade singer, so she's probably intelligent.
He has proficiency in insight.
PP is
There's
18.
no way.
18?
Yeah.
It looks like puzzle pieces are being placed. You know, for someone who's not got any facial expressions, a sudden, a few small not nods like up and down, but like the head kind of shifting a little bit, you know. It looks like something is falling into place actively.
Can I help you? You can tell it's been said through a smile.
You wish your husband could.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Mass isn't even in the room either.
Perhaps that's the question I'd like to ask a lot of people. You're on that list. I know I'm no one to speak to you, but you've clearly enjoyed your torment.
You're a tricky person to find. Did you know that? Making
So
this-
you did background. You did the background checks on us.
Hmm?
So you did the background checks on us?
Did I?
That's what I'm asking.
insight, did she?
Yeah, somebody was gonna say it. Did I?
I might as well ask.
Okay.
No, I know. I agree. I would have done it if I had a good insight. Actually, I think I have an okay insight. It's just not like a 20 billion like you. No, it's 0. Never mind.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She did.
Yeah, she did. She
Okay.
did the legwork herself.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, I know a lot about you. Okay, no, she didn't do the legwork herself, I should rather say. Astrovert did the legwork, but she was,
Privy to the information.
yes. Only, again, use your judgment. Again, use your judgment.
That explains a lot.
Well, I know that you're using magic to shield yourself from others. As
Many
well
people
as
do this.
a metal shell.
He reaches up, left arm, knocks. You hear a hollow sound from both the arm and the face plate. So are you?
Touché. Well, I wanted to have dinner with you all. Just to get acquainted. And she taps the table twice, and a golden spire comes in with some food and hands it to everybody. Roast chicken.
I'll make my
Chicken.
insight check now that I rolled earlier. It was a 25. Is the food like... What's going on with this food?
Your insight, it is normal food. It seems that she's keeping true to her no funny business rule.
When did she say that?
Last session.
Last session.
Cool beans.
Which is surprising since we did kill her husband.
You know, you kill someone's husband, you probably want them to know when they're gonna die.
Tis the
There's no reveling in deception. There's reveling when you stand above someone, a blade in hand.
Well,
You get to look them in the eyes in their final moments, knowing you are the victor above all others.
you know, that reminds me of a, you know why I use knives thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm also speaking from information I know about psychopaths.
Are you saying Lori is a psychopath?
I'm not saying that.
100%.
But you're not saying that?
So,
I'm in no way implying or thinking that Lori is a psychopath.
so
Guys.
she says, our destination is actually the landing site of another monolith. And I was
We're
just-
aware.
Ah, yeah, perfect. Well then, you know that we're going to have to compete for it.
Not necessarily.
Oh, why is that then, dear Arya?
You could let us do with it what we will.
No. That is impossible.
You could. Nothing is impossible.
Okay.
Take a
Well,
should I make a persuasion check?
You've got guts. I respect that.
25?
No. She doesn't buy it.
Figured.
What if we all work
Figured.
together? I mean, do we have to be enemies?
I see that you have no interest in cooperating.
Oh, I just want to walk you through the next couple days.
Okay.
This is Jamie. Like, she's such a crappy person, okay?
Ugh.
Oh, I don't I have trouble playing Petty Cabo sometimes. Alright,
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Just freaking roasting Joey's character into oblivion.
That was one thing.
It's fun against NPCs,
She
dude.
says... Sorry.
Jamie, that's weird.
Dude,
That's
is
real
really
weird. All right.
What?
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
I'm sorry, I can't share it.
Whoa, Katie, that's really interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, but have you seen this?
Sends anime gif.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're returning back. We're
I think
returning.
we're on.
Okay.
Sorry, that took me too long to catch on to what you were doing.
I'm here to walk you through what is going to happen in the next couple days. First,
Okay.
we'll land. We'll all depart. Only us, not the people of Clivis.
Why not?
They're going to a very special place.
Which
Next.
is.
Next, we will descend down into the monolith location. And when we are at the foot of this monolith, I will personally rip out every single one of your hearts and just revel in the dying sounds you make.
Why?
Wow.
Why?
Lori, I don't understand what you're saying.
Hush now, Aris.
What would this give you?
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Why? Why would this give you pleasure?
What sick fantasy believe this will help?
I'm trying to figure out how she would answer this.
I mean, we did kind of murder her husband.
You know
Well,
what?
not we.
I'm gonna speak up.
Okay.
We pulled the final straw. Placed it, whatever the term is.
You did. And I am kind of glad you did. I'm very glad you did. Because I had hesitations at first. No. I had hesitations about you all. I thought Ronan was right in having a fair fight. I thought he was right. Give us some entertainment at first, but no. It is long past entertainment, this relationship between us. I am here to finish a job. I'm here to end your line as a party, as people, citizens of Calenda.
Who are you working for? You said this is a job. Who are you working for?
Futha.
And you still haven't answered my previous question. Why would you take pleasure in ripping our hearts out one by one? You see no semblance of fear on Arya's face.
You kinda
Eerily
just-
calm.
You kind of just see it, Laurel, and just being, nonchalant. In fact, she's kind of slouching in her chair a little bit.
Bad posture.
Because you, every one of you, are nothing but a little annoyance. That's all you are. That's all you will be. In fact,
I disagree. I may be a little annoyance to you. That does not mean that I am a little annoyance to this world.
Yeah. Not the
There's a
countless
difference.
people you annoy with your band spiel.
Look where
Sometimes,
that's gotten me.
sometimes, I wish I wish to think about what your father would think of you. No. I bet, in fact, I bet he has disowned you. And I bet he likes the fact that he did, because you are nothing, and you would have been nothing to that throne.
Good. I didn't want it.
Calenthum would have been so much brighter without you in it.
This is what I like. This is who I am.
Well, who you are is worthless.
To you. I don't care what you think of me,
Good.
but I am not worthless. Nobody is worthless.
You have the power that many people can't achieve. And I respect that.
Thank you. I
Lori?
respect myself, and that's all the respect I will ever need. I matter to me. I don't care about anyone else. Especially not people who don't see worth in me.
You won't be sad
Why
if nobody shows
would
up
I?
to your funeral.
I will never know.
No one would. No one would even care.
That's
Your father,
fine by me.
your father would
I don't-
either.
I would not want him at my funeral.
Do you even still call yourself a
Insight check.
On.
Aria.
Okay.
I think my question is obvious.
Can you clarify it?
Yeah. When I ask,
Mhm.
does she actually care? And the answer to this insight check is nearly my maximum ever. 33.
She does not care.
Okay, cool. That's pretty much it.
Do you still call yourself a Metarath?
Have not for years.
Good.
And I am happier than ever.
Oh, you're so naive.
Is there a problem with that?
Yeah. There is.
You can think that. You can believe that.
Okay.
Enough of this. Auntie Lori, stop talking to my friends like this.
Eris? Did I ask you to speak?
No.
You don't have to ask her.
No. Eat your food. Have a nice dinner. Be
Thank you.
merry. Drink as if this is your last night on Calantha. Because it will be. We will get
I
that
will.
over with. We will.
Okay then.
All fall.
I have nothing more to say to you then.
The last party did.
Okay.
Orlin,
Yes.
thank you for the food.
And
And I would
thank
like to
you for
say
the pet.
sorry for everything I've done to you. You know them well enough, I'm sure. Could name them off one by one.
Give me a moment.
Lantham.
Sorry.
Yeah?
Give me Jamie one moment.
Could I have one other thing to add.
Yeah, finish.
And then I have something after that.
Anthem dealt you. Anthem dealt you a very poor hand. I won't apologize for it. It's just the chance of the draw. But I know things are bad. And it's not just you, it's us too. It's all of Calantham. It's a pandemic. One worse than even the ones created by us. Ones we make through history. Just want to say, your story makes me incredibly sad. And I don't know. I don't know how to console someone who hates me. I don't expect you to take anything from my words. Just know it pains me to see this for you. Turns his head down for a second. Puts a hand up. Sir Komanaki, y'all can't see tears, but he is very, very clearly sad.
But is he crying? Insight check.
You can insight check it, sure.
10. Yeah, I don't have a plus billions in my brain.
10? Yeah, well, let me roll my No, I'm not even gonna roll deception. You can't see tears. No tears drip from behind the mask, but you would guess crying is maybe not an external, but an internal cry is happening. There's true pain and understanding behind the words that he's saying that he doesn't know how to genuinely portray.
Yeah. I'd like to think,
I don't know how to genuinely portray. Sorry.
I'd like to think that even if you rolled a 1 on your deception, you still would have beat my 10.
I didn't roll perception or deception.
No, but I'd like to think that if you did, you'd still beat it. No?
My deception? I think my deception's a -1.
Oh, yeah, you dropped charisma.
If I rolled a 1, I'd have a 0. It'd be the lowest roll of the campaign.
Yeah.
I'd have the highest roll and the lowest roll equally.
I'm used to all my rogues. I know, like, having a high charisma stat.
No charisma. I got 8. That's like the one stat I'm willing to say in that category.
I got a 5.
Out of wisdom. Neat. What, really?
On charisma, yeah.
Hey.
It was that or I have dumb strength and that I have a shadow just kill me instant.
The last thing that I am saying to Laurelyn is, Laurelyn, thank you for the pep talk. I really appreciate it. She sounds 100% genuine. She is 100% genuine.
Guys, I'm thirsty.
Jamie, are you okay?
I'm trying to think on what Lauren's reaction would be. I think this is the first time that I'm actually stumped with an NPC.
Really?
She could just walk away, stumped.
No.
That's not Laurelyn. Laurelyn's more punchy.
I mean, Eris knows.
Yeah. Laurelyn never backed down in her whole life. So the fact that she left with that monolith was significant.
Dude, Eris is just vibing negatively.
Depression vibes.
Do you think? Don't you think past the point of apologies.
Never. It's never late, never too late to turn around. It's never too late to tell someone you're sorry. It's never too late to show love for one who needs it.
Are you saying I need love?
I think everyone does. You just seem like it got taken from you before its time, before its development, or when it was developed. We took it. I'm truly sorry. I didn't know.
I don't need your pity.
Don't call it pity. It's not what it is. You're strong. It's love. It's a hand extended to someone who probably needs it. I know it's unlikely for you to accept that hand, but you've proven quite a lot since you took the throne.
You see, she's
You've
kind of
proven.
getting. Oh, sorry.
No?
Uh,
I have, I guess, like one final
Alright,
bit to
yeah,
this, and
yeah.
I'll let you go. Since you took the throne, you've more than proven capable. Beyond that of so many of the sacrifices you've made.
You can see she's starting to get like physically a little irritated. Like she instead of like that like nonchalant like ignorant stance that she had, she now sits straight up. She says, "Love is dead. Love does not exist on Calantham anymore. Vicindi is
What?
gone, and love left it. Love left Calantham, Arya. Thrick.
Look
No,
at
I will
Adler
not listen to
and
you.
your
I
niece.
will not listen to you. Love left Calantham, and there is no hope for it anymore.
That's
No
what you can believe.
hope. Don't you,
You can
understand
believe
that? Won't you
That's-
understand? Won't you shut up? You can see it. Won't you shut up, Arya?
Eris flinches.
There is no hope. Nothing. There is nothing left for Calantham. The gods have abandoned us, and the only thing left for us here.
Their Kamanaki's gonna start lifting his hands up.
Actually, isn't there?
He begins to look up. The Astrum always look up at the stars. And when he asks them what they're looking up there for, most assume they know everything. Maybe.
I turn to. Well, sorry.
God. The gods. This planet. I couldn't agree more. It is dying. The gods have done it. We have done it. Fuse that had to wither out. I want to tell you something, though. Something I've not told anyone, and it has been my greatest mistake. We are to leave Galantham. Ones that are left, powers that are left. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember their names. It was Mios, Vicindi? Not Vicindi.
No, Asua and
Alsa?
Syria.
No, it's
Stream.
Mios, Stiarna, and
Asua. Asua.
Lilith.
What about
Not
the
Lilith?
god of
It
water?
was Lilith.
What
about
about
the god of
Ivy? What became of
Mio?
Ivy?
Mios,
What's wrong with the god of water?
Lilith, and Stiarna. Are pulling for the one last chance for us. Out there is the only place that the gods may no longer war. They're trapped here, maybe. But they have given us one last opportunity. That is their goal. I've seen it. It's been spoken to me. And if you consult the mounds that breathe like earth, but have the dead within them, they will tell you messages from them. I call it Itovir Adar. Because it was the gods finding the Cindy, as we have to ourselves.
I know Draconic.
You know Draconic?
Idovir is God, yeah. It's God in Draconic.
Itovir Adar? Itovir is love.
He's quick.
Loving.
Idovir. Yeah, it's lover.
Loving.
Loving. Lover. Something.
And if the Cindy is no longer here, then let us find her out there. Let us find her for ourselves. Do as she said. Complete the work that she could not. That's all that's left.
Give Jamie a second.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Ah.
How would she do that? How would... okay.
Looks like Thrick also
She
gave
could-
up on Calantham. We're going to space, boys.
She could ask him to prove it, I guess. Bless you.
Okay.
That was a very quiet sneeze.
Give me a second. I'm
I'm
making a
impressed.
meme.
Okay. Nope.
No.
I'm making a monocle.
It's a hair monocle. It's a
I
monocle.
can. If my hair's the right length, I can make a hair monocle. But no, it's not the right length yet.
Yeah.
I can. No, I can't do it anymore. My hair got cut. Frick. Okay, you got it out.
Okay, back.
Now give me a second. I gotta.
No more hair monocles. Jamie
All right,
could.
I'm good.
Jamie
I'm
could
good.
100% make a hair monocle.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Why?
This is really stressful. And this is the interaction I have thought of for so long, and me actually doing it now is insane to me. Ah! Okay, let's do it. Woo! Yeah.
Do you know why we're after these monoliths? I'm sure you do.
With us. Power. Right.
Right. Now, What happens if these monoliths are desecrated?
And Futha does not return immediately.
What is her goal if she does?
Defeat of Tiamat.
Isn't that what this world needs?
Have you ever asked her what she does afterward? Have you ever wondered what she would do? Daughter of Tiamat, the killer of the Queen of the Universe, kills her mother and claims for herself a lot of power. I don't know the answer, but I am certainly... Gosh, I'm distracted. I'm not what? Looking at it. I'm not reading it. Frick you. Frick you.
You want to read it?
I don't know what she plans to do. But if I did know, if I could look her in the eyes, ask her that simple question, I might even be willing.
You know what? She said she'd spare whoever works with her, creating a new world in the image of their collective mind. You know what that means? It means I could be the queen I always imagined. To a perfect
Is it-
people, to perfect
is that-
races.
Is that worth it?
To have this earth be rid of suffering? Yes.
Yes, this world is messed up. Yes, there are a lot of problems. But there are also so many good things. And the destruction of it all would be such a waste.
Sound like Lord Aratham.
I am going to quote to you something that Melbani said to Thema.
You hear it
His
from
regards.
300 feet away. Did somebody say Mel Body?
Teleporting into the room, he sends his regards, don't you know?
Sorry.
Okay. Back into it.
Be in character, we heard.
Insight check. It just hit me for something.
Okay.
Insight check on her, right?
Alright.
This is a very weird insight check. Most of them are weird. Okay, so it's 29. All right.
Pretty good.
As per usual. I haven't rolled a nat one yet. I
Yeah.
want to know. I think two things. Is she sure that Futha will fulfill this for her? Because knowing that Tiamat had an idea, and knowing that Tiamat went back on such an idea, eventually. And the second thing, is she 100% in on this? Going with Futha.
She's 100% sure, and she's 100% in.
Dang.
She's a gambler, isn't she?
Not even after everything that's been said today?
I think she'd need to. I think she's a little bit too emotional to process that right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask the same question later.
Later?
Not at
Okay.
this time. Yeah.
Let me actually make sure on... No, that's an inside check. Never mind. Okay.
says, let me quote you something that Melbourne once said to Valen. Now, I, of course, disagree with the many things that Melbourne did. He was a terrible man.
I wish Lysandroth was in this room.
But something he said stands very true. And he succeeded in his goal. Some seeds burn before they sprout. They need it. They are birthed in fire.
This world has already sprouted.
Yes, but its branches are wilting. The flowers are dying. The tree is already dead.
And on a day like this, kids like you should be.
This world.
It's imperfect.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that is imperfect.
You're quoting Lysandroth.
Building it anew, not waiting for chance. That is our goal. It took me a while. It took me a while. But now I truly see it.
Is that how you justify taking how many lives?
If it's true, then why don't you just leave? If it's true that the gods want you to leave this earth, then why don't you just do it? Now, on this vessel.
Can this vessel leave this planet?
Yes, they can. But are you okay with leaving the millions on this planet behind?
That is why I don't leave.
Then you're not as selfish as some. But if it comes to, always remember that you can abandon this planet. But I am not abandoning it, no. I am not giving up on this planet, not just yet. It may be hopeless now, but under the reign of Futha and me, Ronan, Gagalder, and my resurrected husband, it will be born anew.
I don't want to live in chaos.
Lori,
I am so sorry that you feel that it has come to this.
What of the other gods?
Auntie Lori, it's not your destiny to save this world. Not Ronan, not Gagalder, not Futha.
I swear to God, if you save Valen.
The simp! We're my father.
Whoa, boy.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Don't worry, too slow. We're fine. I remember. She says, Valen, I know he's out there, and now I know for sure he's out there. He's gonna come back, and he's gonna save us all. He's gonna take this sword. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. He might like fight Tiamat to the death or something. But this world's not over. We could save it.
What I am doing is saving it.
Merlin.
But not ideally.
The world is not a phoenix.
You say that we abandon, if we took off in this vessel, we'd be abandoning millions. That's true, but if you align with Futha and she kills millions after, even if she spares a few of you.
No. Not killing, repurposing. The lives and the souls of those people will not die in vain. They will be
What happened?
used to plant new life on Calanda.
What of the old gods? Are they to be dealt away with?
Let me remind you that Aru never created those gods.
This is true.
They are an infection, a disease to be dealt with.
In fact, wasn't it?
What of the old gods, Laurelin?
They would die. Just
And
like
the souls
me,
they collected will pass. You may repurpose the only few million who are left. But those who are not repurposed perish for all eternity. If you put on this facade of caring about people, why not care about the billions of the past? Is it because they are simply of the past? Is it because they are of the infection, like you, like I, like all of us who sit at this table? Utha herself is even a part of that infection. Unless she was purely created by Aru. She is any mixture of Aru's creation. She is an incident, isn't she? I know the flaw in my logic.
okay.
And you're accepting it.
I know the flaw in my logic, but there is an additional piece of information I think that, like, I don't know. She can't be Futha can't be rid of Tiamat.
You think?
Never. Her very existence means that Tiamat was. If Tiamat never was, then Futha could not exist. If Tiamat never was, then none of this could ever have existed.
Futha is not only. Futha is a daughter of the Creator. And what did
Is this in character?
no.
Be way more interesting if it was. I'd love if I had managed to push Laurel into a sigh.
Is that true about Tiamat though? If she is, because was, I guess, the god of all gods, the god, like omnipotent, basically at one point.
God of synthesis.
Then, I guess if she didn't, are we speaking as if she's eternal, and if she didn't exist here, then she'd just be erased over here, and everything else
We
would?
have the same goal. We have the same goal. We just have different ways of getting there. That Drake, that dragon that is clawing its way out of this wretched planet. We're trying to stop that. That is our goal. Futha is the way. That is their best chance. In what other reality could any of us, if we banded the world together again and fought a second crusade, do you really think that will end the suffering again? We will not have the gods. They would be dead, exhausted, wounded, or missing. It will be just up to the inhabitants, us, to stave off that giant monster in our core currently. Do you think we could win that? Do you think so?
I do not, but something has just stricken me. How do you know that Futha will win? We all sit here and we look at the beings at those altars. We all sit here and we, amongst those mortals who sit at the feet of them, we kill those beings. And somehow, those few that we slay are enough to bolster her beyond that of the Creator, though her power is limited by her form. Is even Futha a guarantee?
You truly don't know how these monoliths work. The ones that are desecrated are sent. The power of those souls are stripped from their being. And they seep into Futha this very moment.
Why are they enough? Why are they that we can slay enough, though the gods fight a being the size of continents? How are they simply enough? Something does not sit right. There are no prophecies of this world. We have always had guesses, estimations, but no guarantees. That is something Calanthum will never hand us.
You speak to me of love and hope. Listen to yourself.
Listen to us.
I will not betray my words. There are no guarantees. We make for ourselves what we will. It is simply question neither, ask though. It just does not fit in its entirety.
Lorlin, listen to us. Abstract things, love, hope, only exist if you believe in them. You don't believe in them, therefore they cannot exist for you.
They're Komanaki.
Reinforces your belief.
They're
If
Komanaki.
you believed, sorry.
No, sorry. You go. I have a thing I'm gonna do after your thing. I really like it.
If you believed, like I do, like if I can speak for the rest of my party, like we all do, then it will exist for you.
And
You cannot have hope without having hope.
As she finishes, the Komanaki raises his hands again and does not gesture to the stars, but to the flames that light this vessel. And you see them all brighten up, and he casts Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Dramaturgy on.
Thaumaturgy. No, that part. Tis a thing of the past.
That.
And his voice booms. No. There's something else I can do here. Oh, okay. And the ground, rumbles, and voices echo through the chamber. As you see him cast things, and these glyphs, these waves like that of voices on a video screen, even though they have no idea what those are, appear. And it seems that he may not even fully understand what he is causing, but he knows something. He knows enough. And when he speaks, his voice booms and he says, "I do not serve a god. I believe that knowledge is power." And he and yeah,
Okay,
he's
no
doing this,
Sil.
and then the flames. I think I can change flame colors, right? No? Yeah? Okay. And then the flames turn a rainbow except the color blue. Knowledge gave me this. It is synthesis itself. It is the power Tiamat wields. It is the power we all wield as a part of that creation. We are synthesis. We make for ourselves what the gods no longer possess. Love may be dead, but only by the name Vicindi. We are all her heralds. We are all that is left. And what remains on Calanthum is not for the gods, it is for the mortals who inherit the world. And then all the flames flicker one last time, and they turn blue.
Are we gonna turn her on our side? looks like Jamie's debating, honestly.
There was so much in that
It might be a little
I
easy.
finally got to use so much that I have written on over nearly a year, and it felt so satisfying.
This might be a little bit easier though, if we didn't kill her husband.
And he reaches into his backpack, or you see him pull the cord on his backpack and open it up, and he pulls out Alistair's book, Synthesis, and lays it down in front of him. This is us. And I'll stop and not screw up the ending note.
This is out of character, but I really wish I could just pull out The Republic by Plato and give it to her and be like, this is why your plan doesn't work.
Frick! I had the perfect thing to say, and I listened to you, and I left it! Ah! Oh,
That's perfect.
Let me get
While
it
you're
back.
thinking, I'm gonna use the restroom.
What is The Republic by Plato about?
It's basically Socrates being like, this is the perfect
I got
society.
it! Ah! Stop talking! I got it!
It's got
I'm
no-
not losing again. I'm not losing again. If that is the case, then why don't you just leave? Carry the knowledge
Because-
and leave.
We love this world. That is the only proof I need that love exists.
I may say we, but it is all of us, and not everyone knows this. Most still even believe that the gods forsook us back during the Dragon War. They don't know that the calamities of this world, of Calanthum, that is merely one in a long series. I stay because the knowledge of this, the knowledge of synthesis, of love, is something that few still preach in its purity. And I seek to give that to everyone. Love, knowledge, whatever it is that makes them whole, whatever it is that makes them complete in their role, in all of it, as heralds, as owners, as the creation of the creator. Insight check. What's going through her head?
Okay.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay, that's. You know what? No. You know what? Heck you. I'm gonna outdo you with just this roll. All right. I'm not gonna read her. I'm not gonna read her thoughts. I'm going to read her soul. Heck you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my Ring of Wish that Jamie gave me.
37. I rolled a 37. Preach to me the soul of the one who hides it behind a mask. Through the scars that wound her, that Calanthum has dragged her through the mud and given to
Dude,
her.
this build gives you energy, doesn't it?
Yes! And also there's no one home, so I can yell.
There's nothing more. I think you're gonna look at Rogue every time you want to play one, and you're gonna be like, but this could be a soul knife.
No, if I went in higher insight, I'd probably do something else. What's going on? What's going through the DM's head?
It honestly has shifted from I really want to kill you guys to I really, 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 really wish you would just leave.
Oh,
Like the planet.
the planet.
Dude,
Give me a second. My
Can
mom's
you
calling.
leave- can you
Keep
leave?
talking. I'll. Yeah.
it's not just like get out of my room. It's like get off my planet.
No, it's more like save yourselves.
Oh,
so
she
that's
thinks
how
we
bad
can't
it
win.
is.
Hey, I think she's almost forgiven us for killing her husband. Also, she's a little bit of a drama queen. He's resurrected. He's fine.
Check thoughts.
Drama queen.
What'd y'all say?
Talking about how Lori is a drama queen.
It's almost like she's saying, "Get off this planet to save yourself."
To save ourselves.
Yeah, and take as many people as you can with you.
And what does it do to her? Knowing.
Lori's a very
Yeah.
complex character.
Oh yeah.
She's harder to wrap my brain around her than Mel Bonny. And Mel Bonny,
She's got childhood trauma, pretty much, though.
you know, it's being passed around. You know.
Yeah. You know, it's a you know, the line of the elves, the ones that are in power, it just kind of goes down the line.
You know, Eris is a little bit lucky because Tia's probably the only thing that caused her not to have a terrible childhood.
And now you killed the only light in your life. Get ready
Valen's
for the
coming.
darkness.
Valen's coming, okay? Eris still believes it. And actually, she believes it even more now because Futha confirmed that he's alive.
Yeah, but
Things,
so what did it do to Laurelin though?
You know, things.
the things.
No,
that I've-
what I said.
The things that I've done already for this cause. I've committed too much.
I'm gonna stand up, and then it'll knock the chair over. You're lying to yourself.
It's never too late.
What I've preached this whole time.
Oh, frick. Sorry.
She takes off the mask and throws it across the room. Her skin, you can see that her skin is wet with a film, like a thin film of blood.
Oh shoot!
And a bunch
What
of
the frick?
scars across all of her face.
What's on the inside of the mask?
Wait, I didn't see this during my 101 when she took off her mask, didn't
Yeah,
she?
you did.
Oh, never mind.
What's on the inside of the mask? As she throws it.
Katie.
Oh,
Spikes.
what?
Spikes.
Spikes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why? Why was she doing that?
I'm gonna get up and walk around. And now that I am up,
Thank you.
he's gonna walk around and over to her. He's gonna get down on a knee, so because I assume she's sitting. No, she's standing, isn't she?
Yeah, she stood up, threw it up.
He's gonna come and stand in front of her. He looks down over at the mask. That hatred, that one that burns inside you for only you. One you try and hide behind a mask. It's not something you get to cure for yourself. If you even want to call it a cure. It is a problem. It is a hole. It is a pit. It is one that is only filled by love. And that is why I am sorry. It's not for the hand you drew, but for what I did. For what we did. It's why I say sorry. It's why I preach that to you. You don't have to do this to yourself, because it's not your fault. You don't have to do it to yourself, even if it was your fault. Calanthum does this to everyone. It does not let up. It kicks and kicks. We find some way forward. But that does not have to result in your ending something good. My ending of something good. That is why I say sorry.
She lifts up a hand and carefully, runs her hand down your metal mask and says, of course, tears. She's dead.
Say again?
She is dead.
What's the last word?
She's dead.
Is that what Laurelin says?
First thought goes through your mind is like, oh, love is dead.
No, I know exactly
Yeah,
what she
yeah,
means.
exactly, yeah.
He glances back at Eris, and then back at her.
Eris isn't looking.
Oh, he's not looking to look at into your eyes or have a response from you. He knows. He looks back at Laurelin.
Yeah, you read souls.
Soul Knife, I'm telling you. Fitting name.
That's
Looks
true.
back at her. Now that she's gone, can't prove anything to her. That was never what you had to do. I want to apologize for one last thing. And I'll stop if you want me to. But I'll tell you, in my heart I harbored hatred. Actually puts his metal hand to the chest. I harbored hatred for you for so long. Harbored hatred for so long. And knowing things, an epiphany, a chance maybe, whatever it is, whatever synthesized that, I came to the realization I will not profess to know you. You are you and I am me. But she's dead. Probably no final words. But there's always a path forwards. You don't need her. He's gonna hug Laurelin.
Group hug.
She puts her arms around you, and
He
he's
does-
gonna make a wisdom save.
He's gonna do both arms.
Okay.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Is
I'm
it
about to
old
fail it.
person?
I
Jamie's hold monster. Jamie's favorite spell.
No, this
Use.
is actually a homebrew spell here.
Oh shoot. Oh yeah, it's this one you were
A
talking.
homebrew spell? Frick.
Ah, are you within?
I
10 feet
want
of
to ask
Robert?
if it's something that would be bad. Is that a thing I can ask?
No.
Is that no?
Aha, but are you within 10 feet of Otter?
Is it? Oh frick! Frick! No! My die!
Jamie?
Oh.
Jamie, is he within 10 feet of Otter?
It's a. I'll give you this one bit of information though. It's a cold
Yeah.
presence.
Give me 1 second. My I just lost a die underneath my bed. No, where the frick did this go?
Oh, dude,
Jamie?
DJ, do you remember rolling that die on Monopoly that one time and it just disappeared?
And dude, it was gone. It teleported to a different universe.
I know that feeling.
Dude, I was actually spooked. Okay, I was quaking in my boots. I thought like we accidentally discovered that Einstein was wrong.
Yeah. That's so dumb. Just imagine the history books. DJ and Jamie were playing Monopoly until their dice disappeared. That's when we realized that Einstein was wrong.
In fact, he does not
More
equal
than
MC squared. He's wrong.
Einstein's
How much?
theory about Einsteinian physics is not real.
They learned that
That's how
we
we
learned
proved
today because of the discovery that Einstein was not only wrong, he was an idiot.
Jamie,
His understanding of the universe was more than.
I think that I'm gonna use a luck point.
Hey Jamie, do you want to help me draw? I want to draw a map, okay? And I can't. figure out how to
Natural
draw
20!
Nice.
Okay, plus like 2, okay, admittedly.
But is Otter an SCU? 10 feet.
Adler.
Adler.
I'm
Are you
never
within?
gonna get
I assume
around.
Adler's within 10 feet.
Yeah, assume well. Yeah.
I won't give it right.
So
Okay.
27 total.
27. Right, that's the passes. It was a very,
Is
very
Otter?
cold presence. You feel like she was trying to share something with you. And then it
Share
fades.
something?
Yeah.
He's gonna ask. Was that in the 10 minutes? He's gonna ask. What was that for?
I thought you might wanted to see.
Frick, it was a good thing.
He's gonna pull back a little. See what?
Tia's final moments.
He's gonna hold out. He's gonna pull back.
Before she was cut down by Eris.
This is awkward. Eris is gonna leave the room a little bit. She'll come
He's
back in
pulled
about
back.
a minute.
Hands like on the shoulders, looking her in the eyes. What for?
This is a very difficult thing to put into words.
I think I might understand, but in this case, I do actually need like verbal confirmation.
Is it like
'Cause-
closure?
Yeah.
Not closure. I know Tia's dead.
It's almost like if she was to share it with you, the burden would be shared.
He nods his head. And show me.
Now, do you want to?
I will fail the check.
Okay. Now, do you want to? Do you want two things? We could just hand wave it and say, yeah, that happened, and you saw it, or would you like to go rewatch it on the recording?
Rewatch it on the recording.
A
What?
little bit long.
No,
Eris
just the final moments before she died.
Is this like your first bullet point, Jamie? By the way.
This is the where Tia was speaking, right?
Yeah.
What did she say?
I wish
What
I
was the
could-
synopsis?
I could have done so much more.
Tia?
Yeah.
That's something.
In what?
to
What was
say.
that in reference to?
For life.
Everything.
Yeah.
She's always a hard worker trying to do her best, so I can imagine her being like, frick, dude, I couldn't.
I couldn't. do
I'm
love.
going out like this.
I couldn't spread love that much. I couldn't.
While we're making
Not enough.
this, while we're making this decision,
What was Vicity's last words again?
Everything's not enough.
how much more time are we planning to go over?
I don't know. As long as you guys want to.
I'm not. We're not
I-
getting into combat this session.
No.
If we
You
go
kidding me?
too
Not
much-
since this feast was an opportunity.
Dude,
if we go
I
too
am
much
thirsty.
longer- If we go too much longer, I'm probably not gonna be able to play test.
Thinking. Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's an ultimatum.
Oh no, Jamie!
It's been
Um.
4 days. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
been 4 days for you. It's been like 9 months for me.
Okay.
A child could have been born.
Okay.
What
And
happens-
that's not
pregnant.
pushing to end the session sooner. That's so Jamie doesn't get mad at me when I say I can't if it goes another hour.
Either way, it's gonna be that. Where
So
were
a break
we?
would be nice.
Where were we?
But-
We just watched the death scene of Tia.
Oh yeah, you
Solved.
want to break and then we watch it and then we that's it.
That's it. I
Well,
have something
I mean,
to say.
Not that's not like it, but I mean like then like people
But I
can
need
take
to
a
get
break.
up.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're just
Yeah,
gonna
let's
finish
take a-
this conversation. That's it.
A break, I guess.
I mean, it's literally just gonna be the ending of this conversation. That's gonna end session.
I'm thirsty. You wanna know what? Maybe I really like Sword Boys sometimes, is because I know there's always gonna be action every session. We're gonna swing something.
Because freaking Lysandroth is going to. There's not going to be action every session. Lysandroth is going to create action every session.
I was tempted to fight Lori there. I think we definitely could have took her, like through level 15.
But I was on 20 health from the boy, and I didn't have my.
I was still max health.
I don't think they had any reason to fight her. Anyways,
On break.
Are we-
Lysandroth could just.
Lysandroth could make a reason.
We'll finish this conversation. It'll be the quickest thing, and then we'll end session.
Okay, I need a band-aid.
You should go do that right now.
Hey Jamie, do you think you can help me when I go to your house draw a cosmology map of at least Ignoria?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the flat world.
Is it gonna be BS?
BS? What do you mean BS?
Is it gonna be BS? BS cosmology?
Yes.
No.
So you can't see in here, but here's the disc, and it's surrounded by the glass dome, and at the very top there's space. Then there's the moons. Here's the pillars,
yeah, no,
the
I've
4
stopped
pillars
listening.
holding it up above the deep sea, and then there's the Jimmy. I need
Are
your
we
help to draw this. I
on
don't
like
have
a
very
pseudo
good
break right now, or do you want to finish?
I'm pulling up.
way on the cross. Jimmy, I just don't have a very good hand. I just need you to draw this, please.
I don't really
Jimmy.
feel
Help
on the
me.
move. Eris doesn't feel on the move that much to still fight for the
Yeah,
truth.
Jamie, did you get a haircut?
Nope.
Like Satya, did
yeah,
you
I
I
say
should have
did.
grabbed that Vaden sword.
Mangy?
I mean, Jimmy, what should I do? I mean, my handwriting is just not good
I was
enough.
asking for it to turn into a human.
I need your help.
The necklace statue, Jamie.
Jamie, it's magic cosmology. Think about
Hear
that.
a voice.
Magic
Very
cosmology.
slightly, it's like a whisper in your ear.
I can break the laws of physics with you.
She will be.
I do it all the time.
No, we'll just say she shows you the death.
I want to ask,
Okay.
how does that seem? Those final words specifically, right? I wish I could have done more. How do those seem to? How does Laurelyn seem to take those?
Oh, just absolutely. That's like. You know how one thing already sucks, and then just one little part of that suckage that just makes everything suck so much more.
Yeah.
That-
But suck in what way for her, right? Does she like look at this and she's like, is this the part of her that says I can't live up to this, or is this the part of her that is like, you know, is this something that inspires her to work harder, or is this something that she finds demeaning You know, the thought that even in her final words, Tia has just one-upped me in her entirety.
Both.
Both. It is a thing to live.
Yeah, yeah. Like, dang, man, I could do that. I wish I could do that. I will do that. And then, frick, I'm not as good as they are. I will never be. To have that to your very end, to have that complexion, no.
I want to regret
What?
leaving, you know, and giving Lori the idea that she'll have the throne.
Huh? Can you repeat everything you kind of cut out there?
No, never mind. I can talk about it after the session if you want.
Unpopular opinion. Me being the devil's advocate of Jamie's world. Who likes the Ari? I think Aru/Bruno is pretty cash money, if I do say so myself.
It's only gonna wipe out almost every race.
But the Chieflings and the Dragonborn.
And if she ever breaks free of the shackles of her draconic form, she'll probably wipe the universe, you know?
I mean, yeah,
if
but
she can, we don't really know.
And the Dragonborn are pretty good. I'm gonna be pretty happy if she wins.
Really want to know the gods on other worlds.
There are.
I don't want to know about them.
No.
I know they're there.
All right. I know what I'm gonna say. You're not her. You are you. She was her. As I said, we are each our own. Don't live up to her. Live up to you. Do for you something great. If the others, the kingdom you rule, those you want to look up to you, they don't see that you're doing your best. And that is a travesty. See, that's all you've tried to do for so long. I hope you do live up to yourself. In your final moments, may your complexion be your own, not Tia's. Not a predecessor, but something you're proud of. Sorry if all of that's too low.
I will.
Is she still gonna work for Futha? Brian, that no. What?
You see a vile smile on her face as she grabs her arm, which you see another metal plate run up, and another metal plate on the back on the forearm.
Oh no!
She grabs it and just goes, "Ugh, I will." And yeah, I think you know what's on the other side of that.
Yeah.
I will. She just presses and twists and, you know.
Kamanaki like raises a hand up. And then he lowers it.
Woman's more of a masochist than my first villain.
Hooks in the eyes. How about Jamie?
Sorry, KD.
Wait, yeah, I can't say that. Okay.
You're good.
Jamie, how about spikes in the torso? Spikes in the face, spikes in the arms, spikes in all of it.
And she gets up. Well, she's already up, but she backs away and then picks up her mask, presses it back into her face, walks out, and you can tell she has that smile on the entire time. She walks out, opens the door, people look at her and cheer. And that roaring crowd echoes in your ears. As you know, behind that mask, she is suffering beyond all people. And that's where we're going to end the session today.
So we're justified on killing her off because she's suffering. It's like putting down a dog, you know?
I hate that that works so well,
Katie,
but that doesn't because she's a freaking person. Okay.
Yeah.
are you gore sensitive? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are like certain specific things that are worse than others, and
Dude,
yeah.
dude, how